What up? It's your boy Jay Reason back again with another stream. And we're going to get into this Boston Celtics Milwaukee Bucks game tonight. 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard is tip-off. Make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button down below. And, of course, make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up to help support me, the stream, and, of course, the channel. Your spread going into the game, Milwaukee Bucks are an 8.5 favorite in this game. Money line is minus 350. Spread for Boston is 8.5. Plus 280 on the money line. And, of course, your over and under is 227.5. As far as injury report, we've got Juwan Morgan out, Jason Tatum, Al Horford, Marcus Smart is day-to-day, and Nick Stukas is out. For your Bucks, we've got Luka Vildoza out. Giannis Antetokounmpo is day-to-day. Grayson Allen is day-to-day. I definitely think Giannis is going to play this game, though. So, moving forward, DeAndre Bembry is out. And that's going to be your injury report. As far as the last five for Boston, we got a win against Chicago, win against Washington, win against Indiana, loss against Miami, and a loss to Toronto. And then for Milwaukee, you got a win against Chicago, loss against Dallas, loss against the Clippers, win against Brooklyn, and a win against Philadelphia. So guys, we got about 13 minutes until tip-off for your Boston Celtics and Milwaukee Bucks. Make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up. It's much appreciated. Series biz, huge boost for Milwaukee with Tatum out. Yeah, I think that's going to make it more of a closer game than what people expected with Tatum being out. I definitely think they're trying to, hopefully get him rested enough so that he can come back for the playoffs.
Three games.
To answer your question,
I can't fully commit.
Thank you, Shaq.
I hope LeBron does play. I hope he's the oldest to get the scoring title. He's inching up on Kareem. I never thought that would happen. I would love to see it, because then the barbershop conversation changes. I don't want to be a part of the conversation. I just want to hear what people say. I asked this question today to my good friend. If he passes up Kareem, does that make him the GOAT? And we had a long debate. But look.
So I like what Shaq just said. If let's just state that, let's take the GOAT talk off the table up until this point, right? If LeBron beats Kareem's record, does that ultimately make him the GOAT? Let's talk about that in the chat, in the comments. Let's talk about that before the game starts. We got about 12 minutes before tip-off. If LeBron beats Kareem's record, does that make him the GOAT? And I'm actually gonna make a video about this. I'm gonna make a video about this in the next few days. I've been thinking about it a lot because it's super controversial. Everybody has. I'll say it like this: I feel like everybody has their own version of what or who the GOAT is, right? And I really think it just depends on as far as like the time frame that you grew up in, who you enjoy to watch, and obviously if you go by stats, the stats that you choose to pick the pool from. Because I'll have conversations with older people in regards to like who their GOAT is, and it's completely different from conversations I have with younger people in regards to who their GOAT is. So we got to talk about this, yo. we gotta have this conversation and open the dialogue, because I think it's I think it's a hot topic. I think it's a hot topic. I think that it's one of those things that we can never truly solve. because it's opinionated. You could always say Jordan, you could always say Kobe. You can throw Bill Russell, Magic. Yeah, serious. You bringing up the names, you Larry Bird, Oscar Robinson. There's so many. Clyde Drexler. There's so many people that you can bring up that people will say is their GOAT. But I'll tell you this, from the conversations that I've had, everyone that's mentioned LeBron being a GOAT has been in a certain age demographic. And you don't have to guess which age group that is. You probably already know. But the older they get, the less that GOAT name gets mentioned for LeBron. Serious, you already know. You're a 70s baby, so you already know. I'm an 80s baby. So, when it comes to like me talking about the GOAT, I'm used to watching Jordan. I'm used to seeing Jordan winning the championship and what it meant and everything that he went through and all that kind of stuff. And we're talking about a time before social media and the time before the NBA became the game that it is today, and when a player would catch an elbow to the face and keep it moving. It was a different time. But we got to talk about that. So I'm definitely going to post a video about that in the next couple days. So make sure that you guys are subscribed for that. Of course, make sure you guys are smashing that like as well. That like, thumbs up. It's much appreciated. We're at 5 right now. Try to get to 15 to 20 before tip off, hopefully. We got about 8 more minutes to go. Serious biz, yeah, way different times. Yeah, it was totally different. Like, and the thing about it is, I feel like we've become so like desensitized to how much things have changed that it almost doesn't matter. And I get it. You adapt with the times, and the same even with football. Like, football's changed so much too. Like, with the way they're tackling now, and all the different protocols for safety and stuff, which is not to say it's a bad thing, because getting a concussion isn't a fun thing. So I get it. But there's a lot of different changes that have changed the game both ways, especially when it comes to basketball, without a doubt. So we got 7 minutes until tip-off, guys. 7 minutes until tip-off. You still got plenty of time to get your drinks, get your popcorn, tuck the kids in bed, do what you do. And then we're going to gear up for this Boston Celtics, Milwaukee Bucks, coming up at 7:30. Playoffs coming up soon, guys, so make sure you are subscribed and locked in. I will be on for playoffs heavy. I'm here. Without a doubt. Serious. I grew up with rotary phones, no video games. Grew up playing all sports. So because think about it. I mean, between the 70s and 80s, you're still a part of that group that went outside. It's crazy. I was driving down the street a couple days ago, and I was just like, I was looking at outside, and I was like, yo, there's no kids out here. None. Like, you don't even see kids riding bikes like that anymore. It's like, it's so weird. Like, the streets are just empty. They're full of cars. You don't see people walking like that no more. You don't see kids playing outside no more. It's weird. It's a weird time. It's different. I remember back in the day, you could, on a summer afternoon or even spring, 70-degree day or whatever, you've got tons of kids playing outside, and it was just a different time. Moms would kick our butts outside. Yeah, yo. For real, she would tell us to get out the house, go. You spend hours at the court, or you spend hours at the field playing football or basketball. Like, I remember those days. Low-key miss them, for real. Natasha Ransom just subscribed. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. But yeah, mom would kick you out the house, and next thing you know, you with your friends on your bike, or you going to the court, you playing some ball, or Nowadays, the sad part about it is this, because I think now, because I got kids, I think nowadays we worry more so about when our kids do go outside than what our parents used to, because we didn't get into all that trouble that kids are getting into now. So, but world's changing. We got to adapt. That's all it is. All right. So we got 6 viewers, guys, 9 likes. I'm sure that's going to pick up soon. Let's keep smashing that like, that thumbs up. Try to get to 15 before tip-off. We got 4 more minutes until the game starts. So we're gearing up here for these Celtics and these Bucks. I will, of course, be heavily streaming the playoffs. So make sure you are subscribed. And I'll make sure that I can get some streams going for potentially the favorite teams of you guys. I want to go ahead and get some polls going for that. I'm going to do that in a community post, see how many what kind of games you guys want me to put up, and I might just go purchase that league pass for the playoffs. That way I have access to all the games and stuff at the same time. Just Incredible says my mom wouldn't let me back in the house once she kicked me out. Yo, that's a real deal. Like, you know, I remember a time where, like, because I lived in Vegas for a couple years, but when I was in Vegas, we couldn't go outside until it was dark because it was so damn hot. Like, it was like you get out of school, you're like straight in the house because it was like 95 degrees even at like 7 p.m., 8 p.m. So we didn't really go outside until like 8, 9 o'clock. So, you know, you had to be like a responsible kid and you know, have your time between like 8 and like 10 sometimes. So, but that's a whole other topic. We're on to this game tonight, y'all. Boston Celtics, Milwaukee Bucks coming up soon. Tip-off's in about 3 minutes. Keep smashing that like, that thumbs up. I'm trying to get to 15 before tip-off. Jason Tatum is out for the Celtics. Jason Tatum is out. Blue Lizard, isn't the Bucks like third in the East? You know, let me get the exact standings. Yep, we got Heat number 1, Celtics number 2, Bucks number 3, 76ers number 4, and the Raptors number 5. For the Eastern Conference. Western Conference, you got Suns number 1, obviously. Number 2, Grizzlies. Number 3, Warriors. Number 4, Mavericks. And then number 5, Utah Jazz. Just incredible. Wonder if LeBron will be watching your channel. Yo, listen, there was a somebody placed a $10,000 bet that the Lakers wouldn't make the playoffs, and if the Lakers don't make the playoffs, they win like $160,000. They win like $160K. It was a $10,000 bet that the Lakers don't make the playoffs, and if that happens, they'll win $160,000. Absolutely crazy. Blue Lizard, I'm a Bucks fan, but I watch college basketball more than professional. That's what's up, bro. College basketball was really, really good this year. It really was. I think they've really brought more fans out because, you know, how COVID was, and then, you know, that kind of situation. But I think this year was definitely the year for college basketball, without a doubt. So we're getting through commercials, guys. And we're going to be heading to the tip-off soon here for the Celtics. Milwaukee. Where are we at here? Make sure my sound, my level's right. There we go. So like I said, I will be dropping that LeBron video in a couple days. I've been, like I said, I've got a few ideas for it. It's going to be super, super controversial. You know, we're going over stats. We're going over things over the years that he's said, things that other people have said, and you know, is LeBron the GOAT? Is he? It's a tough question. We gotta talk about it. We definitely gotta talk about it. So Blue Lizard says, "Oh, your MVP: Steph Curry, Giannis, or Damian Lillard?" Yeah, I don't even think Damian's in the conversation this year. All right, so
the Bucks and the 76ers all at 30 losses. And with that, we welcome you. Hi, everybody. Brian Anderson along with Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Stephanie Reddy in just a moment. Great to be here and great to witness these two outstanding teams. And these two teams have high expectations that they could potentially represent the East in the NBA Finals.
Yeah, no question. Both these teams are contenders. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's done everything you can do in this league. MVP, Finals MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, won a championship. All he wants now is to be a repeat champion. And then on the other side, with Jason Tatum out, Jaylen Brown has to carry a bigger offensive load.
I think
but this Celtic team,
when it comes to Damian, I think he's going to end up somewhere else. He's not going to stay in Portland.
No Jason Tatum, no Al Horford tonight for Boston. They're on a second of a back-to-back.
I mean, he's preached about that whole loyalty thing
last night, so they started with Smart,
I don't see
Derek White, Daniel Tice, who's been excellent, Grant Williams in that starting lineup, and then it's Drew Holiday, Wesley Matthews back in there as the starter with Brook Lopez, who is returning. It's his 11th game since returning from a back injury. Giannis and Chris Middleton, the All-Stars, round out the Bucks starting five. Always a great vibe.
All right, guys, so tip-off coming up shortly for your Celtics, Milwaukee.
There are major playoff and tiebreaker playoff seeding implications.
Make sure you guys keep smashing that like, that thumbs up. We are at 11 now. Try to get to 15
but the first time
before tip-off
since Christmas Day. David Guthrie, Kevin Cutler, Ray Acosta are three officials. David Guthrie will put it in the air. Tyson Lopez
and Giannis has the ball.
Away we go. Celtics already with a thin rotation as it is, and even thinner tonight without Horford and Tatum.
Quick pass inside, jump shot is good for Milwaukee.
Giannis rolling to the basket where he can catch it there in the paint. There's just not much the defense can do. It's going to be a bucket or a foul.
Celtics continue without Robert Williams. And Stephanie's going to have more on that story later.
It's going to be a three.
As Jaylen Brown starts
Jaylen Brown for three.
Boston, and the two stars in the books early here in this one.
Well, you can get some of those shots.
Quick pass inside, layup is good.
You can get some of the threes
Wesley
that
Matthews
Brown got because Lopez is going to play back in a drop at least early in the game. And if there's solid screens set by Tice, Brown will have some good looks.
Could be a huge night for Brown. He has thrived in games without Tatum this year.
Alley-oop, and that's going to be off. Bucks rebound.
Connection. Well defended by Milwaukee. Now Giannis. And Grant Williams.
Milwaukee's up by one.
Williams
scores 4-3.
He's elevated into the starting lineup tonight.
The pass inside is going to lead to a foul.
Foul is called. And I believe they're going to get Brown on that one. There's Ime Udoka. What a job he's done, Stan. So we've seen the Celtics all year long. Why did they turn such a big corner when they got to the new year?
Well, Ime Udoka, with some humility, will say it was all about them getting healthy. And that's certainly always
pass inside to Giannis.
But it's more than that.
Step back, and it's stolen. Celtics on the move. It's an easy layup. Scores 5-4.
In the front office helped him out with the trade for White and the trade for Thomas.
Layup back the other way for Milwaukee.
Really bad defensive possession
Took
there.
that one off.
Yeah, just let Middleton go to the basket.
Two teams exchanging layups here. Grant Williams on the other end after the Bucks turnover. And here is Brown with Matthews on his back and draws the contact.
Matthews going to
Mike Budenholzer.
Foul.
He's been a coach of the year in the NBA. He was a terrific coach with the Atlanta Hawks. That was his first run as a head coach after all those years as an assistant with San Antonio, and he's found a home here and a defending world champion head coach in Milwaukee. And Stan, his team right now,
first free throw was no good.
A little bit better than they were a season ago. He feels like they're a little more rounded out, and getting Brook Lopez back was a major return to the starting lineup.
Yeah, they have great size with Brook Lopez. They needed that, but I think he feels like they have more depth than they had a year ago. So as there's foul trouble or even minor injuries,
a big three from Giannis, that's off.
Will have options going forward in the playoffs. Serge Ibaka can come in and play. Javon Carter can come in and play. I mean, they're at least 11 deep.
And Bud told us he feels like the players that have
with
been
the floaters
here, their experience, they're better. Another year with Drew Holiday. Giannis continues to add to his game as well. His free throw shooting has been excellent. He's been able to knock down a few threes as well. Speaking of threes, Lopez
three
comes
off
up
once
empty
again.
on his first try.
Celtics rebound.
Here's Brown now. Three-pointer is in and out.
Threes in and out.
Tight rim. Just underway, all tied at 6. 3 minutes into this one. Glad you're with us for our NBA on TNT doubleheader. Holiday fires, missed badly. And now Boston wants to run it. White to the wing. Brown
poorly. Another quick open three, and that's in.
Boston in transition gets a 3.
The Boston's not a
9-6
team that runs
Boston.
a great deal, though they have tried to pick up the pace over this last part of the season.
Lopez once again.
And Lopez answers back for Milwaukee.
And Brook Lopez, he brings so much to the table. Stretches him out, spreads the floor with his three-point ability, his great defense and rebounding. And it's an element that they haven't had. Lopez had back surgery. After the first game of the season, he injured that back. They were hopeful but unsure, and Lopez strong finishes inside. He's coming off a 28-point game, Brook Lopez, Tuesday against the Bulls. Tice for 3. Cash.
Big three.
Well, we're seeing it already. The Bucks, for all the great things they do, for the 4th straight year, they're giving
pass
up the
inside,
most
and that's going to be off.
Over 14 a game.
For Middleton.
Shoot a lot of threes, give up a lot of threes. As Brown on the take, he is fouled. That'll be on Wesley Matthews. Tice gives him an option beyond the arc as well, Stan.
Well, absolutely, as Al Horford will when he's back. You know, when you're in that drop coverage, it's really tough to recover to those guys from 3. But Mike Budenholzer will make a guy like Daniel Tice make 2 or 3 before he's going to adjust. One's not going to force him to do anything differently.
That was a sneaky little move the Celtics made. As you see Horford in street clothes tonight, Daniel Tice has been a godsend for the Boston Celtics, especially on these nights. He's been elevated into the starting lineup with Robert Williams out, and he has just fit right back in with his former team, his second tour duty with the Celtics.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Look, and he's going to have to
It's going to be a foul on
through the
Celtics.
first round of the playoffs, probably. And had they not gotten him, this Celtic team would be a whole lot different.
Foul is on White. If it was clean, it actually touched Matthews last, but the foul will send Matthews to the free throw line. So Wesley Matthews into the starting lineup for Milwaukee as he knocks down the first. Chance to remind you that the NBA app allows you to take the NBA with you anywhere you go. Download today to stay up to date on the latest action as Giannis Antetokounmpo will sit in his normal rotation window, maybe a little earlier. Bobby Portis on the floor for the first time. Always a fan favorite for Milwaukee.
Yeah, but he's been more than a fan favorite this year. He's had his best year in the NBA. Stepped in for Lopez, averaging a career high just under 15 points a game, and he's in the top 20 in the league in rebounding at over 9 a game.
Brown keeps his dribble. Now he finds White, puts up a three.
Kick out for three, and that's going to be good for the Celtics.
Big acquisition from the San Antonio Spurs. Celtics adding White and Tice, and both have made major contributions. With the left hand, Drew Holiday firm off the window.
So the Celtics putting Tice in
Nice
drop
block.
coverage rather than
Three from the
switching.
corner, that's going to be in and
That
out.
makes a big difference in their defense. They want to switch as much as they can.
A nice play by Matthews to strip it out of Tice's hand. And now Matthews for three.
Matthews for three, that's going to be off.
Williams
Celtics rebound.
Smart, little crossover. Oh, what a fake and a travel. I mean, it looked great, but
It looked good. It was a travel though.
That was some sleight of hand, a little Houdini action here from Marcus Smart. He had a little skip there.
Maybe. That was pretty close. And Marcus Smart doesn't like it.
All right, so we'll take a quick commercial break as they take a timeout. We got 22 viewers, guys, 12 likes. Let's try to get to 20. So make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. We just need 8 more likes, 8 more thumbs up gets us to 20. So keep smashing that like, thumbs up. It's much appreciated. As far as the votes, we got 24 votes, 62% for the Bucks, 38% for the Celtics. Jason Tatum is out for the game. Giannis is in. And we're almost in playoff season, guys. We're almost in playoff season. All right, guys, we're on a quick commercial break. 26 viewers now. We have 15 likes. We need to get to 20 likes. We need 5 more. 5 more likes, 5 more thumbs up. And we'll get to that 20 mark before we come back from the commercial break. Just incredible. Or holiday season if you're a Laker. Listen, I think this is the game tonight against the Warriors is it, right? If they don't win this, they're out. Let me just confirm. I'm pretty sure that that's the tail. Yeah, they lose this game, they're out. So this is a must win for the Lakers and against a Warriors team that is probably not going to lose. But who knows? Because Curry's going to be out. So.
Make more threes. I hit this last week. Bucks allow the most threes in the league. I'm going Celtics. The real question, how many threes would Stan Van Gundy hit if you gave him 10 tries? Back to you, BA. Let's find out.
I like it. That sounds like a
shot, and that's going to be good for the Bucks.
It's a jumper right out of the timeout. I got Stan for 8 out of
Portis.
10. I've seen him shoot, man. He can really fill it up. I mean, back to the clips.
Don't have the legs to do it from that distance. I'd say, look, if I'm standing still out here, as Portis gets
another big steal by Portis, and that's going to be a dunk.
If I'm standing still, I'm making
We have
3 or
ourselves
4 out of 10
17 to
right
19,
now. If I
Bucks
have
up
to
by
run up
2.
and down the court
Okay,
even once,
so yeah, I
that's a
figured that they
zero.
were
Fatigue
either
is a factor.
out
10
or
shots.
this next game.
Maybe a
will
break
be
in
out.
between.
Thanks for the
Back in play
clarification.
here. Great matchup.
Thanks,
First
bro.
of our doubleheader tonight with Celtics
Big 3,
and Bucks.
and that's off.
And again, Boston won the
Bucks rebound.
initial game of the year in overtime. That was in Boston. And then they met again just a couple of weeks after that.
Bobby's
Boston
off
won
for
that
that
one.
too.
They jumped out 2-0 in the season series. And then Milwaukee got them on Christmas Day here at Fiserv Forum. And this is the 4th and final meeting. And the second meeting of the year in Milwaukee for Boston as Brown lost it, then knocked it
gonna
out of
be out of
bounds.
bounds.
And that'll be Milwaukee
Turnover.
ball.
Bucks ball.
Jason Tatum unavailable tonight. Been dealing with a right knee issue. He played last night, played 30 minutes, scored 16 points. Was just 1 for 8 from three-point range. And again, we talked to both coaches, Stan, about nobody's going to admit who they'd rather face in the playoffs, but health is the #1 concern. The Bucks have a game tomorrow, second of a back-to-back. And Boston played last night in Chicago, so they're just trying to get their pieces right.
Nice fadeaway.
Middleton, nice little turnaround jumper.
Middleton scores.
And Milwaukee stretches their lead.
Milwaukee's got multiple post-up guys who can be very effective.
That's going to be a steal.
Lost his dribble.
Giannis has the ball.
On the floor. Giannis on the take.
Using the body, gets the easy score.
Lays it in.
Cannot turn the ball over against the Bucks. They don't force a lot of turnovers, but when they do, Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to turn those in to buckets at the
Corner
other
3
end.
from the Celtics. Good.
Homecoming for him.
3-point game.
He is from Wisconsin, Stevens Point. Called their high school Spash. And he and his brother Joey were stars there. Multiple state champions here in Wisconsin. As
3
Giannis
is
gets the
off from
offensive
Bobby
rebound.
Portis, leading to a rebound.
Portis in deep, double team,
Giannis
gets
has
the
it.
ball and scores.
Back to Portis, and they score.
Flex.
And another quick steal from the out of bounds. And that's going to lead to a timeout.
Timeout.
That was
Ime
crazy.
Udoka and the Celtics as the Bucks go on a blitz here in the first quarter.
My goodness. So, Celtics are trying to get the ball or pass the ball out of bounds, and it's a quick steal from Middleton. Crazy. 7-point lead for the Bucks. 27-20 as we go into another quick commercial break. We got 29 viewers, 18 likes, guys. Keep smashing that like, that thumbs up button. Let's get to 25. 25 likes, 25 thumbs up. Let's smash that like, thumbs up button. It's much appreciated. It helps me help support the channel and, of course, the stream. As far as for the votes, we've got 28 votes, 61% for the Bucks, 39% for the Celtics. As the Bucks have a 7-point lead. Wow, the Nets have waived James Johnson. Open roster spot before postseason. I wonder who's going to take that. So Just Incredible says Giannis would have my vote for MVP, but Phil Jokic has more love and will win it again. I think so too. I think so, without a doubt. Blue Lizard is super windy here in Hats, Kansas right now. Yeah, the weather's getting crazy everywhere right now. It's been raining all day. It's got me all achy and stuff. It's crazy. It's like raining for like the last like 48 hours off and on. I've wanted to like do nothing but sleep. I had to like get up and like jog and stuff to get the blood flowing. So we got 30 viewers, guys, 19 likes. Before we get back to this commercial break, we just need 5 more likes, 5 more thumbs up, and we'll hit this 25 mark. So make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up button. It's much appreciated.
Bucks by 7. While Boston is expecting Horford and Tatum back Sunday, Robert Williams is the big story with the Celtics. And for more on that, we welcome in Stephanie Reddy. What do you have, Steph?
Well, guys, the news is that, of course, you remember his surgery on his left knee with the meniscus tear was back on March 30th. He's out for 4 to 6 weeks from that date. The good news is that he's on, or at least ahead of schedule, maybe even. He's been doing low-impact basketball drills. He's been doing 2-a-days, part of his rehab. And the excellent news, guys, is that he can be back as soon as April 27th.
And that shot is good for the Celtics.
End of the first round of the playoffs, going into the second round.
Game.
That's where they're hopeful he will return, guys. Definitely by the second round. We'll see how his rehab goes because, Brian, remember, this was his first surgery, so they're still seeing how he's responding to everything.
Yeah, young guy, first surgery.
Big pass inside of Giannis. That is good.
Talk us through Robert Williams, what they're missing, what they could get back if they survive a first-round series, Stan.
Well, look, Robert Williams is the best defender on the best team in the league. Ime Udoka has set up all of his schemes so that Robert Williams can roam and would have had help on that pass to Giannis. Then on offense, he's their lob threat. Makes it harder in terms of pick-and-roll defense to guard them. Makes it harder to get help to Tatum and Brown because they can just throw it to the rim. And then he also gives them flexibility because of their depth as Brown makes a tough move, because then they can even go bigger and play Grant Williams at the 3-some, which they can't do right
Big
now.
shot. That's going to be off.
On the 3, there is a nice fit between Horford and Robert Williams. Tice has been excellent, and that would be a nice wave off the bench, but got to survive that first round to get Williams back. As Peyton Pritchard, his first minutes on the floor, able to knock one down. Bucks ripped off 14 points in 3 minutes to take a 7-point lead. Now they're up 5. And Giannis comes up short on the 3.
Jalen with the rebound.
See guys like Hauser and Nesmith.
Quick pass, open 3 for the corner.
Williams sticks it in the net.
And that's going to be stuck.
A wedgie with cheese.
Wedge in between the hoop.
Yeah, I don't see any of the cheese wedges out tonight. You do see them here occasionally. Obviously made more famous at Packers games, but you do see them here.
So they'll jump it at center court.
This is a lineup for the Celtics that you never really expected to see this late in the year, with Luke Cornett and Hauser in there, with Pritchard, Grant Williams, and Jaylen Brown.
Cornett just got on the floor.
The Bucks get the jump ball.
7-foot 2-inch center out of Vanderbilt. Now in his 5th year. So going deep into the rotation.
Quick pass to Giannis.
Giannis with Brown on him.
Pull up, and he's good.
His stroke just keeps getting better.
31-26 Bucks.
Better. And for a guy who's won the MVP twice, Stan, he just keeps adding layers. Brown. Oh, nice shot fake. Lays it in.
Yeah, big time move there. Stop, shot fake, pivot. But with Giannis, yeah, look, I mean, he's shooting about 43% in the mid-range this year.
Big shot. That's going to be off
He's never been over
for the Bucks. Celtics
40%.
rebound.
His three-point shooting has really not gotten any better, but that mid-range has become much more effective.
Grant Williams can't get it to go. Antetokounmpo certainly in the MVP discussion. And the 3 bigs once again are right there. We got the Joker, Embiid, Giannis, all making catches.
Nice shot from Bobby.
Bobby Portis hits a mid-range jumper. So Devin Booker in that race as well. Stan is very firm on who he believes is the most valuable player in the NBA this year.
Yeah, it's pretty clear that it's
the three is off. Giannis with the rebound.
Both Antetokounmpo and
it's going to lead to a steal.
Had MVP caliber years. There's no question in most years
it's going to be a foul on the Bucks
any of them
now.
could win it. But in this year, there really can't be another guy. Look, both of those guys score more points and block more shots than Jokic. Everything.
Defensive foul is the ruling on the floor. The play's under review to see if it meets the criteria for a clear path.
Shooting percentages, Brian.
Right.
All the advanced analytics, assists, steals, all of it is Nikola Jokic.
See that play again with their checking a clear path. Portis, was he in front?
Yeah. I'm going to
close.
say it's going to be a clear path.
Okay, which would be a T. We'll see.
Without a doubt,
usually
it's definitely
wrong
a
about
clear path. Everybody else is,
so
No, wait a minute. The refs are
that's right.
usually
That's right.
wrong.
You know what? Let me rephrase that.
Yes.
Stan usually not in agreement.
After replay review, the defender's shoulders are ahead. Common foul.
There you go, Stan. Your streak is intact. No, he had it wrong. David Guthrie looking over here. That's what you saw, right? He was always wrong. Always.
That was.
It's like directions. If Stan says, turn left here, for sure, turn right.
But see, you're assuming because I disagree with David Guthrie that I'm wrong. I don't see it that way.
That's right. I get it. I understand. I understand you, Stan. Brown. He's got 2 on him. And able to
Kick
find
it out.
Pritchard.
Big three, and that's good for the Celtics.
Well, this guy's been lighting it up
4-point
since
game.
the All-Star break. Shooting over 49% from 3, over 50 from the floor, and he has to light it up because he's a defensive liability. Because of his size, he compromises what otherwise is a great defense. He's got to knock down shots, and he is. And there's a defensive play.
Made a nice play, strip down. Pritchard, and he lost the handle. George Hill returning as well after a neck injury, and he finds
Drew for 3.
Drew Holiday having one of, if not the best, shooting years of his career. 10th in the league in three-point shooting, almost 42%.
Brown, wild shot. Connaughton with a rebound. Chance at the last shot. Nope, didn't get it off in time.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter, guys. 36-29. Bucks up by 7 as we end the first quarter going into the second. We're going to head to a quick commercial break as we head into the second quarter. Make sure you guys are still smashing that like, that thumbs up. It's much appreciated. We're trying to get to 25. 25 is the first goal. We need 5 more likes, 5 more thumbs up, and we'll hit that 25 mark. Of course, if you are new here, make sure that you do subscribe. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NBA, MLB, NFL, and of course, college games as well. Blue Lizards, his last day of school for the week. Yeah, man. Kids are out for a week after tomorrow. Definitely got to figure out something to do. Soccer game tomorrow and football Sunday. Yeah, I can't, to be honest, I can't wait until, I love basketball, don't get me wrong, but I can't wait till football season. yeah, man, you know, you get, of course, obviously, you know, Saturday, Sunday, the whole week. And then, you know, you got next weekend too. So nice little vacation you can put together if you haven't already for, you know, you and the kids, or, you know, for yourself for that matter, you know. So Boston's actually shooting 50% from 3, 13 rebounds, but they do have 6 turnovers, and that's why they're losing the game.
It's going to be in his hands a lot more. He's got to be a playmaker, know his scoring ability, but guys are relying on him to get shots tonight, and he's got to play that role.
What do you want to see out of your team to have success tonight?
More resistance in the paint. They kind of bullied us in the paint there a little bit. Too many points in the paint, ducking us in on post-ups, offensive rebounds, so we got to up our physicality and meet them with some force inside.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what has happened. 20-4, the Bucks have outscored Milwaukee in the paint, and this is a Bucks team that's only 25th in paint points on the year at just over 44, and Boston second best in the league at protecting the
Big
paint.
3 is
Pritchard
off.
can't hit the 3. Again, that's with
Rebounded
Robert
by
Williams
Giannis.
unavailable. You become more vulnerable, especially with a team like the Bucks. Giannis and Lopez on the floor together. While Carter, his first minutes, Lopez inside comes up short. So the change was Luke Cornett to try to see if he can get some resistance inside. It works that time. See if Boston can turn it into points.
3, and that's good for the
Sam
Celtics.
Hauser. Very familiar with these surroundings.
4-point
He
game.
played his high school ball in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, and then he played his college ball at Marquette before transferring to Virginia. Nice lead, Lopez, patient, and lays it in. Thought he was fouled.
Well, the Celtics' primary defense is to switch everything. They're not comfortable doing that with Cornett or with Pritchard, or even in a lot of cases with Hauser. So their defense is
Another big 3 for Boston.
Howard knocks down another 3, and that's
Now it's a
what's
3-point
keeping
game.
the Celtics in the game. They've already made 8 threes to Milwaukee's 2, and that's how you have to beat this Bucks defense. That's what they leave you with, is 3s.
Giannis turns away
Giannis,
from
the
the
shot
penalty.
is off.
Hauser
Celtic
comes down with the
rebound.
Boy, he's having a night. He's made 3 threes already. Sam Hauser scored 10 in Toronto in late March. He's been scoreless in his last 2 as Cornett is fouled. Sam Hauser, undrafted, the rookie at 6'8", could always shoot it. Knows he's going to get some minutes tonight.
Knows he's going to get minutes, and you know against that drop coverage with Brook Lopez that if they set solid screens, their shooters are going to have open looks off the dribble.
First free throw
And
is
right
good.
now, they're doing a great job taking advantage of that.
And reminder, Fanduel's free over-under contest is back, so put your takes to the test while you watch tonight's Celtics-Bucks matchup. Just head to FanDuel.com/over-under to make your picks and compete for a share of $5,000 in prizes. It's an odd rotation tonight. You got Cornett and Hauser.
Second free throw is good.
Aaron Nesmith got a few minutes
1-point game.
a moment ago as Cornett knocks down 2 free throws. Boston shorthanded as they are, just a point down, 2 minutes into this second quarter. Holiday working with Lopez and draws the contact.
Holiday is going to the line now after the Celtics foul.
Got him up on the shot fake and then stepped through. But you know, you see Hauser and Cornett, these guys getting minutes. Sometimes late in the year, Brian, it's almost an advantage to have those guys out there. Most of these veteran guys, they're ready to get this regular season over and get going with the playoffs. They're excited
First free
about
throw's
it.
good.
Luke Cornett, Sam Hauser, they're excited to get a chance to play tonight. So they're going to give it everything they have. This is their playoff game.
Yeah, on a night when you're searching for some energy.
Second free throw.
Boston having played last night, no Tatum, no Horford.
Back to a three-point game.
Delay. They got caught in a major traffic situation on their way from Chicago to Milwaukee today. So they've been in a bit of a scramble outside their normal routine. Cornette, he'll fire it
for Cornette. That's off.
But that's what Cornette can do. He's capable of being a stretch 5.
Holiday misses. Lopez can't get the tip. There's Brown with a rebound. 7 boards already for Jaylen Brown. He's got 5 assists. Pritchard in the corner, short. And Javon Carter comes away with it. Carter's been a nice story for Milwaukee. He's found his playing time limited here recently. Basket's good, and down is Grant Williams. So Middleton.
The Celtics player, Grant Williams, is injured, looks like.
And Grant Williams took a shot and down in pain on the floor.
Yeah, he just got caught by this Lopez screen. Moved a little bit, but nothing real bad, but caught him right on the shoulder, and down he went.
Another thing Lopez does so well, he is a mountain of a man. Sets those big screens. We'll check in on the health of Williams when we come back.
So jump into League Pass. Commercial or injury timeout. We're going to take a quick commercial as well. We've got 33 viewers, guys, 24 likes. Make sure you're still smashing that thumbs up button. We need 6 more, and we'll hit 30. So keep smashing that thumbs up. Much appreciated. As far as for the votes, we had 37 votes. Bucks 57%, Celtics 43. 5-point game. What's up, Philip? What's up, bro? Serious Bucks starting to get a lead. Hope they maintain it. Yeah, they were up to 7 earlier. And the only thing that's really killing Boston right now is the turnovers, because they're shooting like crazy from 3. I think they're at what now? At 47%. Milwaukee shooting at 20. $16 rebounds against 15. But yeah, those turnovers are what's really killing them. Still a lot of game to play. Shane01 says Joker or Embiid MVP. I've been saying Joker. I feel like they're going to give it to him. But who knows? I mean, could be surprised by Embiid. Justin, you a fool, bro. So, Blue, did you ever watch Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, or Joe Burrow? So yeah, I did watch a lot of Joe Burrow and Jamar when they were back in college.
Quarter, first of our doubleheader. Don't forget, we got Lakers Warriors from San Francisco coming up in the night.
No problem, Shane. Thanks for being here, bro.
Reggie Miller there for that one. With Allie LaForce, Peyton Pritchard Bucks knock down a three. Trying to get loose. Now White. And
Big shot from White.
Teed him up beautifully, and White
He's
hits
back to a
his second
two-point game.
three-pointer.
42-40.
Well, White really struggled shooting the ball when he first came to Boston.
Bucks up.
But over the last 9 games here, shooting almost 50% from three and over 50% from the floor.
Neesmith, his minutes will be elevated tonight. Hauser's had the hot hand.
Another three, but that's off from the Celtics. They get it right back. Corner three again, and that's off as well.
And run down by
Milwaukee
Middleton.
rebound.
Middleton, Holiday on the floor with Porter. And
Porter with the big three of his own, making it a 5-point game again.
Grant Williams went back to the locker room briefly and then returned to the bench. Stephanie is checking in on him. He looks like he's all right, though, and we'll see if he re-enters shortly. Porter with the rebound. Bobby Portis. Javon Carter at the controls. Stephanie telling us Grant Williams took a shot to the head. They went back, a quick evaluation. He's good to go and will return.
Obviously going to post up, shoot,
short,
and that's going to be
There's
off.
Hauser with a rebound.
Celtics rebound.
Well, this Celtics crew, 3 guys who aren't even in the rotation normally, doing a great job keeping this thing close.
5-point game. And now White, he'll step into a three this time, short.
That three is
Long
off as
rebound
well.
out to Brook Lopez.
Milwaukee rebound.
Middleton will get it started. 2-man game with Lopez. He'll take it himself. Holiday there for the rebound. Holiday shows it, now gives it up. 8 to shoot, looking up top, and denied inside. Well done by Neesmith. Here come the Celtics. Under 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Neesmith's a three. Boy, Stan, that stroke still looks good. And coming out of Vanderbilt, this guy was, it felt like a can't miss from 3-point range. He just hasn't been that kind of player for the Celtics in the NBA.
Now, these 2 years, he just has not been able to make shots at all, way below average as a shooter. And he got drafted in the first round, as you said, because of his shooting.
Yeah, he's only shooting 28% from 3-point range. A lot of that is rhythm, but he can't get to the point where he keeps himself on the floor and in the regular rotation. Pritchard with Portis on him, can't get a step. Now Neesmith, and a bad pass. Too tall.
It's going to be stolen.
His Vanderbilt mate Cornette.
The Bucks get it back.
Another Boston turnover. Lopez
Lopez
all
for
alone.
3, and that's
Short.
off. Celtics rebound.
Lopez just 1 out of 4 from 3 against the Bulls on Tuesday, but he scored 28 points in that game, his best game back. 28 points in 29 minutes. White with Lopez on him. Quick stop, no. And there's Middleton with a board. Holiday looking for Lopez. Nope, takes it himself.
This little floater from Holiday is good.
Timeout on the floor. Milwaukee stretching their lead to 9.
That's an old game.
Well, here's Holiday.
Shane.
Just playing 2
I just looked at it.
against
That's an old game.
Cornette. Shoots the runner.
All right, guys, so we're going to take a quick timeout commercial break as they take a commercial break. We have 25 likes, 48 viewers. Make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up. Let's try to get to 50. 50 is the next goal. So keep smashing out like, that thumbs up. It's much appreciated. As far as the votes go, we've got 44 votes now. Bucks 59%, Celtics 41%. We have ourselves a 9-point lead for the Bucks. 5 minutes and 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Shane, yeah, that's an old stream, bro. That's when the Lakers played the Mavericks. So Lakers and Warriors coming up next. And we will be streaming that next, Lakers and Warriors. No, Shane, you're looking at an older stream, bro. That's when the Lakers played the Mavericks. The actual Lakers Warriors stream is next after this one. Yeah, Lakers Mavericks was like last week, I think. Yeah, last week. The 29th. Yeah, March 29th. Last week. Nah, man. I'm looking at it, bro. I'm looking. I don't see what you guys see. I see it from my control room. So right after this, I'm streaming the Lakers versus the Golden State game. So that's what's next. Whatever you're seeing is old. I streamed that back on the 29th. Almost like YouTube is just glitching out. I don't know. But everything's good, bro. Everything is good. All right, Sirius. So, guys, we got 27 likes. 27. We need 23 more to hit 50. That's the next goal. So make sure you're still smashing that thumbs up as we get through this commercial break. The next goal is 50. Yeah, I don't know, Shane. It's not showing that for me.
Road games left, and you got Suns and Jazz. That'll be on NBA TV Sunday. ESPN has the Pacers and the Nets, and then we will have a specialty Sunday doubleheader for you. Stan and I headed to Memphis for the Celtics and the Grizzlies, and we're looking forward to that as we wrap up the regular season on Sunday, and then the play-in tournament starts Tuesday and Friday. And then we get the playoffs started. It's that time, Stan, trying to finish up the regular season. I mean, there are 3 teams right now in the East with 30 losses, the Celtics, the Bucks, and the Sixers. This could go any way. They know they're in the playoffs, but seeding is important, and depending on the matchups you may get. So all these games matter. On the way to the finish line, Jaylen Brown, and blocked from behind by Matthews.
Brown only 2 for 10, having trouble getting good looks at the rim, but 5 assists and 7 rebounds. He's finding other ways to contribute.
He's had a lot of traffic around him. That's a long 2 by Middleton.
Nice score. That's going to put the Bucks up by 11.
Playing right now, they're in Toronto. Boston owns the tiebreaker over the Sixers based on division records. Daniel Tice off the window. Very fundamental. Boston has a 2-1 series lead over Milwaukee. As Middleton lays it in, a Bucks win tonight could tie things up. Smart hits the deck. Seen a couple of Celtics go down hard here today. Grant Williams briefly, and he's back on the floor. We saw Grant go back to the locker room for a moment. Brown trying to get a step on Portis.
To the corner.
White
Derek White is good for the 3.
For Derek White, this time a corner ball.
And the 6th assist for Jaylen Brown. He's doing a great job finding his teammates.
Portis checks his feet, fires
Portis from the corner for 3, answering.
For Bobby Portis.
That's not a hard enough.
Puts the Bucks back up by 11.
From Tice against a guy who's in the top 30 in the league in 3-point percentage.
White fouled on his way in. Let's go back and see if we can find what happened to Marcus Smart. Yeah, the elbow right there on the blow-by.
And that's one the referees don't usually miss in this league, but they didn't catch that one. Marcus Smart went down hard and was down for a while.
And he is furious still at the officials here tonight. Derek White at the line. Knocks down the first. Chance to remind you that the NBA on TNT is brought to you by the all-electric EV6 from Kia, official automotive partner of the NBA. Kia, movement that inspires. And brought to you by Ruffles. Own your ridges, Stan. Own them.
Oh, believe me, I do.
First free throw is good.
A good French onion dip with ruffles. There's nothing better.
Spread killer.
No, you got to have ruffles with the dip because a regular potato chip will not hold up to the dip, Brian. I mean, this is science.
What's up, Sirius?
Science here. I'm passing on.
I love it. Dr. Stan. Connaughton now. He'll pull it. 17.
Shot
No,
is
there's
off.
an offensive
Bucks
rebound.
get the rebound back.
From Wesley Matthews. Here's Hill
Big
now.
shot. Hill is off.
And Connaughton.
Tried
Good
to
effort
save
there,
it,
but
but
right
Celtics
into the
get the ball
hands of
back.
Williams. 5-on-4 for Boston if they go fast. And now Connaughton back defensively. They'll reset it. Approaching the 3-minute mark of this second quarter. Smart working around Giannis. And it's going the other way.
And that's going to be an offensive foul.
Offensive foul on Marcus Smart. Celtics feeling
Bucks
like
ball.
the missiles are going against them right now.
Well, it was. He was in the restricted area. There's absolutely no question about that. This is easy to see.
So Boston takes the timeout, maybe exploring a challenge. It would be early. We'll see if they make an official challenge after this.
The ruling on the floor is an
Right, so that's going to send us to another quick commercial break.
When all eyes are
We
locked
are
on the
at
court.
3 minutes and 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Scores 56 Milwaukee, 47 Celtics.
Clearly, George Hill does not get out of the restricted
After
area.
replay review, the challenge is successful. The defender was inside the restricted area. It will be a blocking foul. Marcus Smart for 2 shots. Boston will get their timeout back because the
That's a good
challenge was
reverse.
successful.
So Celtics are going to the
didn't
line
have
for
time
2
to get it out, but I'm
instead
gonna
of the,
vouch for you.
Instead of getting the
You were
the
going to
charge.
say this is going to be a successful challenge, Stan.
Well, yes,
it was going to go in your favor
and
this time.
I did say clearly he was in the restricted area. So let's be clear, the referees got this one right because they agreed with me.
That's right. So originally called an offensive foul, the challenge from Ime Udoka. And it puts Smart at the line. Coaches, it's interesting, and we've had this conversation before, but it is interesting to know when to use your challenge or not. And Udoka thought that was
First free throw is
the
good.
right time to do it. With 3:14 remaining in the second, he does not have a challenge the rest of the game, though.
No, but I thought it was a good one because the game is starting to get away a little
And
bit.
second free throw is
and
good.
that's 2 points there that they just got.
And
They wouldn't have
7-point
had
game.
otherwise. Now they've got this thing back at a reasonable number. I thought it was a good call, and it was an obvious one.
There goes Giannis.
Giannis goes to the rack.
Finger roll at the rim for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and the Bucks stretch their lead to 9. Under 3 minutes to go, 10 for Giannis. Smart with Connaughton on him. Good defense. Matthews got the
Going to be out of
deflection.
bounds.
9 to
Celtics
shoot
get the
for
ball
Boston.
back.
Yeah, when Giannis gets a lane to the basket, there's just not much you can do. You're either going to foul him or he's going to get all the way to the rim.
Right now, the Bucks have 4 players in double figures. They've really balanced the scoring here in this first half, and already 58 on the board.
Good shot, and that's
Smart
going to be good
catches
for
it a 3.
Celtics.
Good looking stroke as Marcus Smart. He can get hot. He usually gets hot when Stan Van Gundy's in the building.
No, that is absolutely true.
And he hits the deck. Giannis recovers. Middleton.
Corner 3 for Middleton is good.
Tough shot with Tice on him. A little jab step.
Still a 9-point game.
And he knocks it down.
Well, Middleton is great at being able to create space and make shots. That was a very good Boston defensive possession.
Smart, patient, takes it himself and gets a friendly bounce. Chris Middleton has 15 in the game. He's got 9 in the quarter. He leads the Bucks in scoring. Celtics have 2 in double figures. Derek White and Marcus Smart. And that's going to be an offensive foul going the other way. Giannis Antetokounmpo hit with a foul.
They call it an arm hook here. This was, you see how his arm comes up and hooks Jaylen Brown's arm right here. Giannis's right arm comes up and gets Jaylen Brown. Excellent call by David Guthrie.
I think it was light, but
Smart, the point guard, at the controls. He'll pull up a
three for the Celtics. That's going to be off.
Antetokounmpo with a rebound. Giannis with 5 boards, 10 points, trying to go coast to coast, and does.
And one after the Euro.
Special.
Giannis pays him back.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, incredible.
He's going to go to the line for
control.
1.
And now a technical is called on Boston.
On Daniel Tice, who's been arguing a good part of the night. But look, nothing's easy about guarding Antetokounmpo, but in transition, absolutely scary. There's so little you can do when Giannis is coming at you with a head of steam.
Free throw is good.
Does the honors. Watch Tice.
That was one thing, questioning it, like call the same thing at the other
right
end.
there.
He's still talking right there. And then David Guthrie comes in and had heard enough.
Magic words still apply.
Magic words and
histrionics.
Yeah, histrionics, and when you just continue to talk.
10-point game.
I mean, that's where I got most of mine, to be honest. It wasn't, you know, that
Free
I used
throws off,
magic
Celtics
words,
rebound.
not that I didn't occasionally, but it was more that I would just be on them and on them and on them. They'd say that's enough, and I'd still have something else to say.
Here's White, 3-pointer on its way, missed it.
3 is off for the Celtics.
Antetokounmpo with a rebound. So he's at 12-6 right now in this first half. Giannis chasing a scoring title this year as well. Connaughton, long
big 3 from the corner is good.
Right through the heart. Pat Connaughton. Set up by Giannis.
13-point game.
Well, Brian, true shooting percentage that encompasses threes and free throws, the most efficient guard in the entire league, Pat Connaughton.
Brown gets Lopez on him. A lot of size.
Brown gets
Brown
an and
takes it
one.
on. Gets an and one for himself.
Little jump hook.
What a strong finish by Jaylen Brown.
Brown comes inside here. Lopez pretty good about staying vertical, but there he does move up into him. Even though he keeps his hands up, his body moves up into him. Good call there by Ray Acosta.
Stacking the numbers up is Brown.
And that free throw is good.
His first points.
Back to a 10-point game.
Second quarter. He's just 3 for 11, but the playmaking is there. He's got 6 assists, only 1 turnover. He's got 8 rebounds as well to go along with his 11 points. Coming to the end of this first quarter. Don't forget Adam, Shaq, D-Wade, Jamal Crawford in our Atlanta studios tonight.
For 3, and that's going to be off. Celtics rebound.
About 5 seconds separating the shot and the game clock. 10-point Milwaukee lead. Brown with Giannis on him. Now the switch.
It's going to drive.
Brown all the way.
The layup is good.
I don't know if Matthews thought there was help coming or not, but Brown went right by him. Bucks can take the final shot here. Holiday and Lopez. Up top for Lopez.
Alley-oop dunk for Brook Lopez. Putting the Bucks back up by 10.
Chance at the last shot. Marcus Smart. Little crossover.
It's too late to get it off, and it went in, but he didn't shoot it in time.
Book it for a long 2 for Marcus Smart.
I don't think it
certainly have a look. Scored good on the floor.
That's a rare alley-oop.
Wow,
to Brook
I didn't think he got it in time.
He normally pops to the 3-point line. You don't see more, but a great pass.
Yeah, he didn't get it off.
Yeah, clearly late.
He made it, but
So David Guthrie just announced ruling on the floor, no basket.
He's dead.
I saw Kevin Cutler say good basket, but that's not going to count. We are confident, which means we can send it to our guys in Atlanta. You're watching the NBA on TV.
All right, guys, so we're end of the second quarter, going into halftime. It's a 10-point game, 69 Milwaukee Bucks, 59 Boston Celtics. We've got 66 viewers, 28 likes. Make sure you guys are smashing that thumbs up. We're trying to get to 50. That's our second goal. We just need 22 more likes, 22 more thumbs up, and that'll get us to our next goal of 50. So make sure you're smashing that thumbs up. Much appreciated. Of course, if you are new here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NBA, NFL, MLB, and of course, college. As far as our votes go, we've got 61 votes, 59% for the Bucks, and 41% for the Celtics. Bucks with a 10-point lead as we go into halftime. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a quick snack while we're on halftime here, and I'll be back. All right, guys. All right. I am back. Grab me a quick snack. Got me a couple drinks in. And I'm ready to go for this second half. 69-59, 10-point lead. Milwaukee Bucks. We got 50 viewers, guys. 31 likes. We're trying to get to 50 likes, 50 thumbs up. We need 19 more. 19 more likes, 19 more thumbs up, and we'll hit that 50 mark. So keep smashing that like, that thumbs up button. Help support me, help support the channel, and of course the stream. It's much appreciated. As far as votes go, we got 68 votes, 62% for the Bucks, 38% for the Celtics. Do you think that the Celtics are going to come back? Drop that in the chat if you're a Celtics fan. Got a few more minutes here until halftime is over. So we're just getting through the commercial breaks and all that fun stuff. It's almost playoff season, and I'm excited. We got one more game after this, guys, so if you are looking forward to watching that as well, I will be streaming that Lakers and Warriors next. You don't have to go anywhere, so keep it locked in with your boy Reason. And we will stream that second game here as well on this channel. Yeah, it's definitely going to be some great playoffs. I think you got a great mix of teams. You know, it's not just the Steph and LeBron show. So it's going to be fun to see. Definitely going to be fun to see. if Giannis gets hurt. Knock on wood. Obviously, I don't want any player to get hurt, but I think the Celtics got a chance. You know, Tatum's out. That's a huge hurt to the Celtics, but I think they still got a chance. All right, so we're almost back to the game, guys. We have Milwaukee Bucks with a 10-point lead. Milwaukee shooting at 55%. But the Celtics are shooting lights out from three-point land. So turnovers are the only thing that's really hurting the Celtics right now. If they can stop turning the ball over, it'd be a lot closer than what it is. So we'll see what kind of adjustments they make here for the second half as we get to the third quarter. And here we go.
Here we go. Half number 2. Boston and Milwaukee. Fourth and final meeting of the regular season. Certainly two teams that could meet in the postseason. And two franchises with very high expectations this year. I mean,
floater's
they
going to
have
be in and out
hopes
for the Celtics.
Either of these
Bucks
teams could represent the East in the NBA Finals. And right away, Giannis able to lay it in. As we throw it over to Stephanie Reddy. You had a chance to catch up with Ime Udoka. What'd you learn, Steph?
Well, guys, what we just saw out of Giannis Antetokounmpo was part of the problem, the paint scoring. When you look at the total for Milwaukee, 4 points in the paint, second chance points and fast break points, they've got 50 to Boston 17. That's quite a deficit. So I asked Udoka about that. He said they've got to take better care of the basketball. Their turnovers had led to 11 points
for
the Bucks. So that's their main focus.
Rebound.
And he said they may switch some things around defensively.
Yeah, one of the problems they've had with Horford and Tatum and Robert Williams all out, it's not just your better players are missing. They have to play totally differently than they have played defense all year.
It's going to be a foul here on Jaylen Brown. So the turnover story for Udoka's Celtics, 7 turnovers for those 11 points. Bucks are plus 24 in paint points. And again, Boston has 1 game remaining. That'll be in Memphis on Sunday. We'll have that for you on TNT. Stan and I making our way to Memphis. That's going to be a travel. Giannis turns it over.
Giannis turns it over.
An excellent defense there by Jaylen Brown. One of the more underrated defenders in the league.
Second travel.
See him staying in front of Giannis. When people talk about Celtics defense, you hear 2 names. Marcus Smart for years, and then this year more than ever, Robert Williams. But Brown and Tatum, when he's here, both outstanding defenders.
Tice
for three, and that's good. 5-point game.
Tice knocks down a 3-pointer, 71-66. Almost a quick bucket there for Smart. Boston has really turned up the defensive pressure, especially in this window since the calendar turned to the new year. As Holiday gets his own miss, Holiday will get it back to Middleton. Lopez wants to post up top, and throws
big
it down.
alley to Brook Lopez.
From Middleton. Second lob of the game for Brook Lopez. Stops a 7-0 run.
That's a season high for Brook Lopez.
2.
I don't actually have that stat in front of me.
It's only his 12th game, though.
I'm telling you,
Step back
that's
3
a
is
season
off
high.
for the Celtics.
It's not normally part of the program, and it won't be part of the program against Boston when and if Robert Williams does return. And Stephanie reported earlier that they're hoping to get him back late first round, potentially second round after meniscus surgery at the end of March.
Nice
Smart
steal.
knocks it out of Middleton's hands. Bucks turn it over.
Smart's making some
Jaylen Brown with Matthews on him.
nice
Matthews
plays,
has been
but at the
starting
same
for
time he's
Grayson
not.
Allen
So
recently.
it's really interesting.
Allen not available tonight.
Shout out to
That's going to be a
Top
foul
Dollar.
on the floor.
You're right, man. He's making some interesting. He's making good plays, but at the same time,
just
like
looking,
taking that
gets
3 instead of
behind
just going in for
Tice.
the easy deuce.
No pressure on the ball. Easy to make that lob.
Brown set up by Williams.
Big
there
3 is good.
3-pointer is good. Boston
For
on a
Brown.
flurry here.
And it's a 4-point game.
And just a 4-point game. 3 minutes into this third quarter. Holiday, little Euro step, and he is fouled.
And here it is, quick handoff to the inbounder. Antetokounmpo not up on Brown, and that's how Boston's staying in this game. Feels like Milwaukee is dominating this game in a lot of ways, but 13 threes already for Boston has it at a 4-point game.
Bucks give up the most threes per game, about 14 on average.
And that's been for 4 straight years.
That's part, and it was like that in Atlanta with Mike Budenholzer as well.
Both free throws are missed,
daring
for
you to
the
beat
Bucks.
them from 3-point range, and then you see these games in the playoffs pop up where a team will have a very good 3-point shooting game. Question is, can you maintain that?
Pass to the side
in
for a
7-game
3,
series
and that's going to
beat them
be
4
in.
times? Nobody did last year.
for
Another
Marcus
one
Smart.
down. So Marcus Smart
1 point game.
makes it a 1 point game. Smart knocks down his third three. Boston has hit 14 threes, and it's 73-72.
All right, so it's going to lead us to a quick commercial break, guys. We've got 67 viewers, 36 likes. We're trying to get to 50 likes, 50 thumbs up. We just need 14 more, guys. 14 more likes, 14 more thumbs up, and we'll hit that 50 mark. So make sure you're smashing that like, thumbs up button. It's much appreciated. Of course, if you are new here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NBA, MLB, NCAA, and of course, I'm forgetting something. NCAA, MLB, NFL, and NBA streams. Make sure you subscribe. So Nate Dogg says, I'm going to my first Memphis game this season against the Celtics on Sunday. Nice, bro. Very nice. My 2 picks to make the finals just happen to be my favorite teams. In no way I'm a super biased fan of these 2 teams. Okay. Top dollar Phil. Thoughts on LeBron Curry comments? What's up, Coach Plays? Coach Plays in the building. What's up, bro? Top dollar. In what way? Because I mean, I feel like there's so many different comments, bro. As far as like with LeBron and especially LeBron, you know. But Curry, we understand his play level, his role, what he does. You know what he you know, kind of what his legacy is, and you know what he means to the league. I think LeBron is the one we got to talk about. Like I said, I'll make a video about that in a couple days, and you know, it's an interesting topic, very interesting. Coach was, yeah, it's a good game, man. You know, got a 1 point game here with Milwaukee and Boston, and you know, next up we've got the Lakers and the Warriors. But I feel like this is probably going to be a little more entertaining than that one. Top dollar, LeBron giving a hint that it's going to be a big offseason next year. So there was an article that says, like, you know, LeBron basically wears down teams after 4 years. Like every time he's on a team after 4 years, the team is like just drained, and then he just takes off and leaves. So, you know, that's something that we got to talk about and go over in this next video I post up. Coach Plays, yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm doing 2 tonight. I'm doing this one and the Lakers Warriors next. So, busy night. Busy night. How about you, bro? What do you got going on?
3-point range. And a 13-2 run. They are within a point. Milwaukee with the ball out of the timeout. Giannis puts one up. And
Giannis is going to the line.
Free throws
for 2.
coming for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, here's what we're talking about.
He's created his own circus.
This isn't the Celtics' normal defense. They're playing that in a drop.
We got to talk about it, man.
Switching.
LeBron is
Giannis
one of a kind.
Rim, probably the best roll man in the league. And the Celtics a little late on the rotation because they're not used to making that play.
Yeah,
they're a team that switches almost all the time.
Join in and
Brown picks up his third
that
foul.
thumbs up for you, bro. The
The
Coach Plays, people. He's also another content creator.
Tice stays back a little. Giannis
does sports streams as well.
Just a little late.
Got a nice little community going here.
Game over when Giannis.
If you want to check him out, show him some love.
Very little to slow him down. Al Horford, Jason Tatum, not playing tonight. Nothing serious. Second of a back-to-back for Boston. If you're just joining us,
are good for
they
Giannis.
beat Chicago last night.
Back to a 3-point game.
Boston to 50-30. Their 50th win last night. 1 game remaining after this one. Milwaukee beat Chicago Tuesday for their 49th win of the year.
Good pass
They've
back
got
to
2
Smart,
road
and that's
games
going to
left
be a
on the schedule
3.
as Marcus Smart
And now we have a
knocks
tie
down
ball
three-pointer
game.
number 15 for Boston.
And we're tied.
And a steal.
Big steal.
Williams with a pick. First time it's
Celtics
been knotted
pushing.
since it was
He's
17
going to
all.
lose it.
Williams,
Back to the Bucks.
not known as a ball handler, gives it right back up. Up top
Bobby
for
Portis.
Giannis.
Big alley to Giannis.
Drew Holiday to Giannis.
Yeah, Grant Williams on that last play. Great defense. He's got to slow down and get the ball to a ball handler.
Daniel Tice.
Tice
And
with the big
theme
3.
Continues.
And that's going to put Boston up by
is just
1.
pouring them in, shooting 47% from three-point range. Middleton now.
And Middleton right back answers. Got ourselves a ball game here, guys.
Lead. Middleton puts Milwaukee back in front. And back and forth they go, and both coaches got to be upset with the defense.
Lead to a foul.
Be a foul here on Matthews.
Middleton, a step back, gets space on Smart and knocks it down. Middleton in the half court is Milwaukee's best player in terms of being able to create his own shot. It's why last year in their big run to the championship, in the half court in fourth quarters, Middleton was the go-to guy.
Middleton and Holiday went immediately to play in the Olympics
2-point game. Milwaukee
the
Bucks
NBA
up.
Finals. Here's Grant Williams.
And that
Middleton
3 for
got
the
off to a
Celtics
slow
is
start.
off.
Maybe some carryover from a lot of basketball.
Middleton pushes.
Playing deep into the summer. And then
Goes back with his own 3 and makes it.
Found the gear. Knocks down
Bring
another
it back
triple.
to another 5-point game.
Middleton with 22 now. He leads all scorers. And the Bucks with a little burst here. They lead it by 5. Inside, Brown.
Nice little inside
Able
pass to
catch
Brown
it
is
and finish
good.
it.
For the quick
Tice
layup.
with the nice pass.
Well, just like we saw with Giannis, you're able to make that pass when there's no pressure on the
3 is
passer.
blocked.
Grant Williams with a block on Middleton. Excellent play by an excellent defender. Jaylen Brown got Matthews on him. Matthews a spin. And Matthews right with him. Brown backs it out, still dribbling. 6 to shoot now. Tice dribbles in. And a jump stop, gets his own. Tice is
That's gonna be
whacked
a
across
foul.
the face.
As Tice holds his face.
Been a few of those tonight.
Yeah, there have. People getting hit in the face and having to recover, but he looks like he's okay. Tice on a rare drive.
Portis.
Portis swipes down and gets him.
Yeah, right across the cheek. Couple of free throws here for Daniel Tice.
And first free
Giannis
throw is
Antetokounmpo
off.
scored the first basket of the third quarter. It put Milwaukee up 12 at the time. Boston went on a 13-2 run. Celtics answered a Bucks run. And now just a 3-point game. Tice a chance to make it a 2-point game here.
Second free throw
High
is good.
scoring affair.
2-point game.
Tice hits 1 out of 2. Still 6 minutes remaining in this third quarter.
Now, you're not used to seeing Boston having given up 83 points halfway through the third.
69 in the first half, the most they've allowed this year. There goes Holiday. Finds
Quick
Giannis.
kick out to
He'll set up
Giannis for the 3,
Comes
and that's
up
going to be
short.
off.
Bouncing rebound, and Holiday comes
Get it
out
back.
of the pack.
Middleton
now,
for the 3, and that's off.
Connaughton keeps it alive.
They're going to kick
Another
it back
chance.
out again. J.
Holiday,
Rue for 3, and that's going to be
Another
off.
offensive rebound. A 4th chance here for Milwaukee. Giannis got White on him.
And Giannis gets the easy 2.
Finally got the mismatch, and Milwaukee cashes in.
Well, guys are fighting Antetokounmpo hard down there.
There's going to be a
as
charge on the
Brown
Celtics.
charges into Portis. His
Bucks
fourth
ball.
foul.
Wow.
The guys are fighting Giannis hard down here, but they're not getting any pressure on the passer. Jaylen Brown's hands are down. That's an easy pass for Middleton. You've got to pressure the passer.
4 fouls on Brown could be key here with 5 and change remaining in the third quarter. Holiday gets Williams up off
And
his
that's
feet.
going to be a foul on
And
Celtics.
Grant Williams with a foul. Drew Holiday to the line. Take a look at our Fanduel Sportsbook point totals for tonight's game, Stan. It started at 229.5, and it's up 20. You can't blame them. Right now, 166 points on the board, and still 5:09 remaining in this third quarter. As Holiday knocks down the first, and
without
Brown
a doubt,
with his
we're
4
definitely going to hit the
fouls
over.
will sit as Aaron Nesmith enters for Boston.
That's a big loss for Boston at both ends right now. And Derek White and
5-point
Marcus
game.
Smart are going to have to do a
86-81.
great job creating shots for the Celtics.
Bucks lead the way.
Celtics winners of 20 of their last 25. They have been a top-flight defensive team.
Nice pass behind the back to Tice.
Lays it in. What a pass by Marcus Smart.
That's his 5th assist.
There goes Giannis up in the
Giannis
air.
with his own little pass, but it's
No for Holiday,
oh, it's
but
going to be a
he's
foul. Wow.
Mesmerizing.
Looks like Jay Holiday's going back to the line.
That is quite a play right there. Tice finishes it strong.
And then Giannis with a head of steam. Some free throws here for Holiday.
Giannis could have very easily just finished
First free
that
throw is good.
probably on his own, but being unselfish and setting up his teammate.
He does have 3 assists tonight. Antetokounmpo with 20. Holiday now with 14.
And second
And
free
given
throw is good as well.
15 as the Bucks stretch their lead to 5 with 4:40 remaining in the third quarter. Smart working with Tice, finds him. Tice scores.
Tice
and
at
a
the end,
foul.
1.
Daniel
George
Tice with 20 now, Stan. That gives him 13 in the
He
quarter.
makes this going to
Well,
be a
their
2-point
pick and
game.
roll game has been good. And here, Tice rolls. George Hill not only late on the rotation, but then a soft foul. Either there, it's got to be a much harder foul, or just let him lay the ball in. You were late getting there. He's going to give him an extra point here.
And free
The
throw's
6'8"
good. We have a 2-point
Daniel
game, y'all.
Tice. He
88.
has started 5
Bucks,
of the last 6
86
games after the
Celtics.
Robert Williams injury. In his second stint as a Boston Celtic. Traded last March to Chicago. And has he been a big
Fadeaway
hit for him?
shot is
Middleton
off
can't
from
hit it.
Middleton.
There's Grant Williams with the
Celtics
rebound.
rebound.
Boston has a chance to tie or take the lead now.
Well, that was one of those trades that sort of flew under the radar. Nobody said much about it.
Smart
Here
quick
is
pass
Hauser,
inside.
able to lay it in.
And that's going to be
Backdoor
good.
cut.
Sam Hauser.
Boston has tied this game at 88. Short-handed as they are, the Celtics right back in it. And Giannis.
Big slam from Giannis.
Got it deep. Fires it home. Inside for Williams. And that was Hill. There was a mismatch there. Hill had a nice play to deflect that one.
Still like to see Bobby Portis get up and get more pressure on Tice at the top, making that pass so he doesn't have all day.
Smart at the top. Will get it set here with 8 to shoot. He'll shoot it
Smart with
himself.
the 3, and that's good. Boston back up by 1.
Marcus Smart with his 5th made three-pointer. 17 threes now for Boston. They've made 6 here in the third quarter. Connaughton off.
Connaughton is off for that 3. Celtics rebound.
Boston leads it by 1. Kick it to the corner. Another
Corner
three-pointer.
3 is off
And there's
from
Middleton.
Boston. Middleton rebound.
Giannis kicks it. Connaughton for 3. Good.
Connaughton good for the 3.
Well, Antetokounmpo just draws so much attention that everybody's open on the perimeter. And give the Bucks credit in putting together their roster. Everybody can shoot
Nice
the
passing
ball
from Boston.
around Antetokounmpo.
Pieces fit as
Goes to
Marcus
the lane and
Smart
makes it. Marcus
lays
Smart.
it in. Got a seam and able to take advantage. And we're tied at 93. What a game back and forth. Defense is optional right
Giannis
now.
with his own 3
Long
is
rebound to
off.
Hill. Here's Giannis. Neesmith hits the deck, a block
on
Aaron
fouled.
Neesmith. And everybody in this building holds their breath when Giannis is in the air like that.
Well, here it is. Neesmith showing some courage, but he slides to his right.
Timeout on the floor here in Milwaukee.
All right, so that's going to lead to a quick timeout commercial break. All right, guys, so we have 75 viewers, 42 likes. We need to get to 50, guys. We need 50 likes, 50 thumbs up. So keep smashing that like, thumbs up. We just need 8 more. 8 more likes, 8 more thumbs up gets us to that 50 mark. So make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It's much appreciated. As far as our votes, we have 88 votes. 57% for the Bucks, 44% for the Celtics. We have a tie ball game, 93-93. All right, guys, we need one more. One more like gets us to that next goal of 50. So let's keep it going. Keep smashing that like, that thumbs up. Help support me, the stream, and of course the channel. It's much appreciated. Top Dog says the Celtics can keep it within 5 going into the 3-minute mark. I'll give it to the Celtics. Yeah, I feel like if the Bucks don't pull away, the Celtics will take this game if the Bucks don't pull away. You know, the Celtics are really good at threes, and you don't want it to be a close game. What's up, Pigeon Plays? What's up, bro? Giga Chad, Boston is doing well for now. Yeah, they've been standing the game. I mean, like, the only real reason why they're losing is because of the turnovers. They've been shooting really well. So it's the turnovers that's kind of been keeping them, you know, losing in a sense. The threes have been keeping them in the game. So Travis Lonehill just subscribed. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family. The deepness of the core without JT impresses me a lot. Without a doubt, you know, for them to be, you know, without Tatum and in a tie ball game against a great team in the Bucks, it says a lot about the Celtics.
Three with 2:28 remaining in this third quarter. Bucks Celtics. First of our doubleheader tonight on TNT. Lakers on the road in San Francisco against the Warriors. Second of our doubleheader tonight. Giannis Antetokounmpo, who has been an impressively improved free throw shooter. He works on it quite a bit. Spends a lot of time on his free throws and knocks that one right through the heart. Giannis at the line tonight. Now 3 out of 4, coach.
Yeah, well, when you shoot over 11 a game, second in the league in attempts to Embiid, being able to shoot them effectively is very, very important.
And second free throw is good.
And he's got them both.
Yeah, I remember that.
The one thing we've seen from Giannis lately, especially late game clutch scenarios, he's still attacking the rim. He's not afraid to get fouled and go to the line. His confidence is rising with his free throw attempts.
Slot MC365 subscribe. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family.
Three-pointer, and it's
big shot for Marcus Smart.
Number 18 for Boston in this game.
Well, and they're still soft on Marcus Smart. That was a switch. Antetokounmpo was soft on the switch.
That's going to be a 3 answering right back. J. Rue Holiday.
Space on Grant Williams. He knocks down a 3. We could have both teams over 100 by the end of the third.
Here's Nesmith for three.
That's
And
going to be
Hill
off.
pulls
Bucks
down the
rebound.
Well, this is something. The franchise record for the Celtics for made threes came this year against Philly, 25. Holiday turns it over. Make it 18 made threes for Boston. They're at 46%. They've made 7 threes in the third quarter. And Giannis will sit with a minute 34 remaining in the third. In comes Derek White. Williams to the bench. Tice with 21. He's got 14 in the quarter. Smart with 24 and 14 points in this third quarter. Brown's been on the bench with 4 fouls. He's got 20 points with 8 rebounds and 10
Smart
assists.
for the three, and that's going to be off.
Triple-double
Bucks
tonight for
rebound.
Brown. We'll see him in the fourth. 2-point Bucks lead with a basketball.
He's no Curry.
Holiday working with Lopez.
Lopez.
Left
He's
hand,
gonna
no, gets
tip
his
it back
own.
in and make it. And Bucks back up by 4.
Well, the Celtics just struggling in their pick and roll defense with not being able to switch as much as they normally do.
Tice got whacked by Holiday. Another blow to the head and free throws coming.
Here it is. Lopez, tough move going to the basket, but just keeps his hands up and knocks it in. And then Tice, who's having a great night, but he's also getting whacked a lot out there.
It's like a target. Starting to think it's by design as he misses the
free
first.
throw is off.
Speaking of those offensive rebounds, so Milwaukee is plus 11 in offensive rebounds. Timeout on the floor. Milwaukee with 55-8 remaining. Bud wants to draw one up.
That's going to send us to a quick timeout. Commercial break again. All right, guys, we got 71 viewers, 57 likes. The next goal is 75. So make sure that you're smashing that like, that thumbs up, so we can get to our next goal of 75 likes, 75 thumbs up. Thanks for the support. Susan Mallory, I like the way you broadcast the game. I'm definitely subscribing. Thanks a lot, Susan. Thanks for being here. Welcome to the channel. How do you say Giannis' last name so fast? I think once you've you said it like so many times, it becomes repetitious. Antetokounmpo. So many people get it wrong though. That's the funny thing about it. Like people definitely get it wrong a lot. So as far as our votes go, we got 104 votes. 55% now for the Bucks, 45% for the Celtics. So this has changed. It's definitely starting to shrink a little bit since we started. The Celtics fans are definitely starting to show up.
There's 24 points, 4 assists this quarter, and those 4 made threes here in the third quarter as we come to the end. Daniel Tice back at the line for one more free throw. Daniel Tice has 14 points in the quarter of his 21 tonight. It's the most he has ever scored in a quarter in his career.
Second free throw is
15
good.
now in this third quarter.
And we're back to a
Boston
3-point game.
is hanging around. They're down 3. Milwaukee with the ball under a minute to go. Third quarter action from Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. Smart knocks it out of Lopez's hands. 8 to shoot for the Bucks. Giannis and Middleton, they've been terrific tonight.
Thanks a lot, Blue,
with 24,
Blue Lizard.
Middleton
Blue
with
Lizard.
22.
Thanks a lot, man.
They sit for now. We'll see him in the fourth. Holiday on the take. Holiday gets 2 defenders in the air and lays it in.
That's going to be good for Holiday. Back to a 5-point game.
The way Holiday just eliminated Nesmith from the play, so skilled. Smart on the drive.
Smart
Nice
quick
pass,
pass,
knocked
and
out of the
that's gonna
hands.
be poked out of bounds.
Holiday, that'll be Celtics ball, 9 to shoot. One of the great perimeter defenders in the game, Drew Holiday. There's a steal by Connaughton. They were looking for Hauser, who had the hot hand in the first half. Now Milwaukee
seconds
can
left.
take it to the finish line in this third quarter. 5-point lead. Chance at the last shot. Holiday has Tice on him. Kicks it.
Connaughton is off for that 3.
And that'll take us to the end of the
Nas
third.
Issei just subscribed. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the family.
Right in there with a 2-time MVP.
All right, guys, so that's going to be the end of the third quarter. It's going to send us to a quick commercial break. Your current score is 102 Milwaukee Bucks, 97 Boston Celtics. Going into the fourth quarter. No problem, Susan. I knew what you meant. All right, guys, so we got 85 viewers, 61 likes. We're trying to get to 75. That's our third goal for the night. 75 likes, 75 thumbs up. We just need 14 more. 14 more likes, 14 more thumbs up. And we'll hit that next goal of 75. So make sure you're smashing that like, thumbs up button. Thanks a lot. Feels it's scary when Middleton and Giannis have 25 plus. Yeah, I mean, I would say normally, right, on a good night, if those two have more than 25, the game is probably wrapped up, without a doubt. So Slot MC says, why did they sit JT and AL? I'm thinking it's more important to have home field advantage. I mean, obviously, I think coaching figured they had a solid squad to pull it off. And I mean, from the looks of it, they're not down too bad. So, you know, they're definitely able to pull off, adjustments to
how do you create separation in the
still
fourth?
win the game.
We got to get some stops. We got to be better defensively. They've made a lot of threes. Try and contest those, make them uncomfortable, execute a little bit better down here.
I love that you brought that up because that was my next question. So how do you execute that defense better on the three?
Yeah, I think we just got to, maybe crowd them a little bit, get them off the line, contest them harder.
Well, we did see one adjustment that Milwaukee made. They started switching more to try to get up and take away the threes.
That's off
as
for the
Connaughton
Bucks.
misses a 3 for the Bucks. So we'll see how they play this going forward. They won't switch Lopez out, but you see it right there. They're going to switch more of these screens.
Short-handed Celtics. Got Hauser on the floor, Cornette. Players not normally in the rotation. Here is Pritchard now, rises up and knocks it down.
Shot.
In rhythm. Payton Pritchard able to hit And it's
Three-point
a three-point game. Boston made 18 three-pointers through the first 3 quarters. 7 off their franchise record. Nice feed, but Lopez could not finish. The 7-foot 2-inch Cornet in there just enough to disrupt him. Pritchard, three-pointer on its way.
Three is on. This man's came off the bench ready to go.
Well, and we're tied again on another great pass, and Pritchard rises up, knocks down the 19th Celtic 3 of the night.
Bucks' biggest lead was 13. That was in the first half. Led by 12 after the first possession of the second half. Boston's come
play.
storming
Fadeaway
back
is
towards
off.
Lopez in
Celtics
traffic.
rebound again.
Now Boston can take the lead. Here is White. Little pull-up. Gets the friendly bounce.
And Bucks are going to have to take a timeout because Celtics have made some interesting adjustments.
Lead it by 2, and they open the quarter on a 7-0 run.
This is really interesting. All right, guys, so 74 viewers, 62 likes. We need 13 more. 13 more gets us to that next goal of 75. 75 likes, 75 thumbs up. So we need 13 more. And we'll hit that next goal of 75. So Celtics have brought some interesting players off the bench. And they came to show up. Angie Norheim says, come on, Bucks. Defending their title they won last year. We'll see. Well, this the Celtics look like they've figured some things out, especially with Giannis being out. Serious, this is much closer than I thought it would be, without a doubt. Like I said earlier, if the Bucks would have obviously pulled ahead, this would have been a way different game. But they've kept it close. Celtics have kept it close with the threes. So it's going to be interesting coming down the line. They're going to put Giannis in now. Yeah, I could see that. Without a doubt. Definitely see that happening. We need 10 more likes, guys. 10 more likes gets us to that 75 mark. So let's keep smashing out like that thumbs up. We're at 65 now. We need 10 more. 10 more likes, 10 more thumbs up. We'll hit that next goal of 75. And of course, if you are new here, make sure that you do subscribe. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NBA, MLB, NFL, and of course, college. All right, so next up, guys, we got the Lakers and the Warriors. I will be streaming that game as well right after this one, so make sure you do stick around if you want to watch that game. I don't know if it's going to be as exciting as this one, but I will be streaming it.
Lakers have been eliminated. Warriors trying to maintain their position as the Bucks out of that timeout get a basket from Drew Holiday, and we are level once again at 104.
Well, Bucks trying to find Antetokounmpo inside, but with the defense overloaded toward him, Holiday had the lane to the basket.
Big three
no
off
back
for
iron,
Pritchard.
and a bouncing rebound into the
Celtics do get the rebound.
So Jaylen Brown, who's been knocking at the door at a triple-double. It's going to be a foul. Javon Carter picks up the foul for Milwaukee.
Thanks a lot, Susan. I'll definitely be
so let's get into the standings here in the West while
the
we have a
playoffs
moment
and the
as
finals,
we
of
preview
course.
the next
So,
game. And the Warriors,
without a doubt, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of the family.
Phoenix, Memphis, Golden State stand their half game ahead of Dallas. Dallas is off tonight. So 2 teams that are in, but Golden State trying to fight for a better seed. Here is White looking for help. Takes
Quick
it
shot, and that's going to be good.
Touched on the shooting arm.
And we've got a 3-point play here.
Chance at a 3-point play. Back in front go the Celtics.
That's a nice subtle drive here. Gets him on the side. And then Giannis just barely touches him.
Yes, Giannis, the G is silent.
But enough to give him a chance at a 3-point play.
So Derek White at the line. They did credit Brown with that rebound a moment ago.
And free throw is
which
good.
Was his 10th.
Celtics up by 3.
Second triple-double of his career, Jaylen Brown. First one was
My
earlier
people who
this
bet
season.
The over is
in a
in
game
play.
Without Jason Tatum, Brown is
over
having a night.
in play.
As Holiday lays it in with the left hand.
Second straight bucket with that left hand. Drew Holiday just having a terrific offensive year and playing extremely well here again tonight.
Holiday's got 24. Here's Brown with a crossover. Holiday there to disrupt him, but a foul.
It's going to be another
Tripped
foul on the Bucks.
Both teams spending a good part of tonight frustrated with the officiating.
Holiday picks up his 4th. Fans getting a look at the replays.
So it's a little interesting.
Clearly a foul. What they're arguing about is whether or not he was shooting. They're going to stick with the call. David Guthrie, Ray Acosta, Kevin Cutler talk it over. They said yes, he was on the gather and on his way up.
So free throws off.
Brown got off to a rough start shooting. Was a terrific playmaker early. But right now, 20, 10, and 10. He averages 32.5 points per game without Jason Tatum.
And second free throws off as well.
Boy,
and Giannis is going to get the rebound.
See that very often. Tatum sits, second of a back-to-back. He and Al Horford. Tatum with a right knee. Horford with a tight back. Holiday.
Ooh, makes the 3. Holiday. It's back to a 2-point game for the Bucks.
Yeah, sorry, Brian. Grant Williams was caught behind, and it was again a soft switch. Holiday taking over for the Bucks right here.
Holiday with 27. He knocks down his 4th triple. 2-point game. 8.5 to go. Brown kicks it. Williams passes it up.
He makes the shot. Okay. Answers back. We're back to a tied ball game.
Knocks down a 2 to tie this at 109.
It's nice to see guys shot fake, take that one dribble toward the basket and knock it down.
Here's Middleton.
3 from Middleton. That's off. Celtics rebound.
Brown and Grant Williams denies it. Now ISOing up on Holiday. Spins. Holiday right with him. Forces the pass.
That was almost stolen by the Bucks. Still going to be
Boston ball with 8 to shoot.
Drew Holiday doing it all different ways here. Left-handed floater, left-handed off the backboard, and then shoots the 3 against the soft switch and knocks it down. He's got all 7 points for Milwaukee in the quarter.
Here is White.
That's a big shot for White. That's good. Putting Boston back up by 3.
White with Boston's 20th made 3 tonight. Celtics in front by 3. Here goes Giannis with Cornet on him.
Giannis loses the ball. Celtics get it back.
Pritchard up ahead.
Pritchard on the fast break, and he makes an easy layup. Celtics up by 5.
Nice move by Peyton Pritchard there.
That looked a lot like Drew Holiday taking the contact, changing the angle.
It's going to lead to a Bucks timeout as the Celtics are up by 5. 7 minutes left in the fourth,
and the
guys.
short-handed Celtics thriving here in Milwaukee.
All right, so we got 109 viewers, 67 likes. We're trying to get to 75, guys. 75 likes. We need 8 more likes, 8 more thumbs up, and that'll get us to that next goal of 75. So keep smashing that like, that thumbs up button. It's much appreciated so we can get to our next goal of 75. Of course, if you are new here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NBA, NFL, MLB, and of course, NCAA college. Thanks a lot, Watkins. Thanks a lot, bro. As far as votes go, we got 133 votes, 53% for the Bucks, 47% now for the Celtics. That gap is closing. As we get down the final stretch, 7 minutes left, 7 minutes and 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cornette's new nickname, Corn Chips. Got some corn. You got a little bit, some corny jokes in the chat, but it was a little funny. It was a little funny. Ben Brigman says, "Let's go, Boston." Thanks a lot, Ben. Thanks for the light, bro. Thanks for being here. As we get through this commercial break, I will be streaming the Lakers-Warriors game as well, so I'm going to stick around for that. I will stream that as well on this channel, and that will be the last game for the night after these Celtics and Bucks. CB Productions, Celtics are on fire. Yes, they are. They've kept it a close game, and we'll see if they can pull away. We'll see. Thanks a lot, Ben. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. Thanks for subscribing. Candy Apple TV in the house saying, "Let's go Celtics."
Welcome back to Milwaukee. You see the score, Boston's up 114 to 109. I spoke with Drew Holiday before the game and asked him about their team defense. They have defenders on that team, he included. He said, honestly, it's time to go. I guess there really is no time to adjust or whatever, that we have 3 games left. He said they just got Brook back not too long ago, so they're still trying to get back in some sort of form. But he said the key, guys, is that just to get down to it, they have to give effort, they have to lock in and execute.
Middleton loses the ball. Quick steal.
Stephanie
Celtics.
makes a good point. Mike Budenholzer is frustrated, a little bit flummoxed about a team with excellent individual defenders that has not played well defensively. As now
they
Williams
lose it.
turns it over, but a foul.
Well, no, you're exactly right on their defense.
Williams.
I mean, Giannis has been the defensive player of the year. Drew Holiday's an all-defensive guy. Brook Lopez has been an all-defensive guy. Wesley Matthews. Chris Middleton's a highly regarded defender. And they're still taking care of the basics. They're not giving up many fast break points. They don't give up a lot of paint points or second chance points. We know they're going to give up threes, but it's the little things. There's just not much pressure.
And Matthews with the big 3 for the Bucks. And it's now a 2-point game.
And guys can just get shots on them in rhythm that didn't happen before. Their switches are soft. They've got to pick up the intensity.
Boston had their biggest lead.
It's going to be a Buck steal. Giannis driving, Euro. That's going to be off.
Brown. And last touch by Brown.
And Brown stepped out, so it's going to go out of bounds. Still Bucks ball.
Milwaukee ball. What a play here.
Yeah, you don't see this very often.
Wow.
What a block. I don't know how many times I've seen Antetokounmpo go to the basket and have somebody block it.
Brown did knock it off of Antetokounmpo, but Brown was on the baseline when he touched the basketball. That's
getting loud.
It's Milwaukee ball.
Getting loud in that arena.
Last regular
Middleton
season
corner
home game
three
here in
is
Milwaukee,
off.
and their fans are into
Celtics
it now.
rebound.
Boston giving Milwaukee all they want. A Boston win today secures the season series against the Bucks. They would have taken 3 out of 4 this year. Boston with a win and a Philly loss against Toronto. They clinch a division
Big three
title,
is off.
which is important for tiebreaker
Brown,
scenarios.
Celtics get the rebound.
Offensive board, another chance here. Antetokounmpo on Pritchard. Now White almost lost the handle, 2 to shoot.
And that's going to be a turnover.
Giannis on the move.
Giannis
behind
pushes.
the back. Giannis to the basket.
Euro,
Kicks it.
quick pass to the side of Bobby
Portis,
Portis for
sidestep,
3, and that's good. Milwaukee back up by 1.
Bucks in front.
Why are they in front? They've created 3 turnovers here very quickly. Their defense has stepped up. They've been more active. We'll see if that continues these last 5+ minutes.
Pritchard, quick
Pritchard for
release.
3, that's
Short.
off.
Cornette keeps it
Celtics
alive. Nice play by
gets the
Cornette.
rebound.
Here's Brown fighting out of a double team. Brown hangs
Brown
and
goes
scores.
to the rack.
Tough
Quick
basket on a
layup. My
second
goodness.
chance
Boston back up
for
by
the
1.
Celtics.
We got ourselves a
It was
ball
tough
game,
to
guys.
even get it to the rim, and then the finish was tough.
Middleton able to save it. Celtics lead by a point. 7 to shoot. Giannis just bullies his way.
Giannis with the N one.
And 1 for Giannis.
Okay, he's out there looking like he's championship mode. I like what I see.
Here it is, off a Celtic turnover. Antetokounmpo to the basket, great behind the back, and then everybody collapses to try to help him. He kicks it out.
The crowd chants MVP.
And then gets the and 1. And the MVP chants raining down on the 2-time MVP, just bullies his way home. Giannis at the line, 4 out of 5. 26 and 8 tonight.
And the free throw was good. It was whisper quiet while he shot that free throw. If y'all didn't catch that.
Boston
it was
has been
so
hanging
quiet.
in there. Now they're down 2 with Milwaukee on a 9-2 run
Marcus
currently.
Smart with the ball. Passes and gets it back.
Smart had a big third quarter, scored 14. He and Tice. And
Big
now a
3, and that's going to be good.
21
And that's
made
going to put
threes
Boston
for
back up by 1.
Smart has 7 of those. Celtics back in front. Giannis with Pritchard on him. Comes up short. Tice able to secure
Celtics
it.
get the ball.
Marcus Smart did a great job there of faking that Antetokounmpo, making him a little tentative on that shot.
Stripped by Middleton. White recovers. Smart gets it calmed down under 4 minutes. What a game tonight. Smart, Portis on him.
Smart's going to
Shakes him.
travel.
Turnover.
Loses
Marcus
the ball.
Smart. Bucks
My
stepping up
goodness.
their defensive intensity.
And Boston's starting to turn it over multiple times. 4 turnovers in the last 3 minutes.
1 point game, you guys. 1 point
For the
game.
Celtics.
Boston is up 119-118.
Eight to shoot. Middleton finds
Kick out to
Matthews.
the edge, and that's going to be a missed
Giannis
3.
offensive
Giannis
board.
goes back
Oh,
up,
blocked by Smart.
and he's blocked from the back.
Smart
Celtics
and Brown
pushing.
with 2 key blocks on Giannis. Celtics with the ball in the lead. Brown backs his way in. He's got a
Kick
triple-double
out to
tonight.
the edge. Smart for
Finds
3, and that's
No.
off.
Out of the pack
Bucks
comes Holiday.
rebound.
And he got it crossed up.
And
He dribbled
stole
that
by
right
Pritchard.
off of Peyton Pritchard and turns it over. And
That's going to lead to a timeout, guys.
Take your breath. We got a
And,
good one in Milwaukee
we're gonna head to a
tonight.
quick
Boston with the lead
commercial
in the
break.
ball when we come back.
A lot was going on in that possession. A lot was going on. All right, guys, so we got 174 viewers. We have 80 likes. Let's try to get over 100 likes, 100 thumbs up. Let's smash that thumbs up, guys. We just need 20. We need 20 likes, 20 thumbs up, and we will get over 100. So let's smash that thumbs up button. It's much appreciated. Of course, if you are new here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NBA, MLB, NFL, and of course, college. Candy Apple TV, I missed the old Celtics with Ray Allen, Rondo, and Kevin Garnett. So listen, I'm working on a little section in my house, so where I can set up a table for these streams, and I'm gonna have all my little sports memorabilia and all that kind of stuff behind me, all new lighting and all that kind of stuff. And I've got the original Paul Pierce throwback that I'm gonna have put up behind me. I got one of those. I got some Bills gear I'm putting. I got a bunch of stuff, so it's funny you say that, but I do miss the old Celtics too. Thanks a lot, Jay Friz. Welcome to the channel. 3 more likes, guys. 3 more likes, and we hit 100. Thanks a lot for the support. We need 3 more.
In New Orleans, pivotal games, all of them, for seeding or entries into the playoffs or play-in. 3 minutes to go. Boston with a basketball and a 1-point lead. Jaylen Brown's got 22. He's got 11 assists. They took a rebound off of Brown as he goes.
Brown just tried to dunk on everybody,
and met at the rim,
but got blocked. Thomas Joseph just subscribed. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family.
Here is Holiday for 3.
Holiday for 3 is off.
And
Celtics rebound.
Is the 10th rebound for Brown. They gave him one. They took it away. So for a moment had a triple-double taken away. Now he's got it again. Oh, what a finish!
My goodness, Smart just throws the floater up and makes it.
The Celtics have
we got a 3-point game.
About going right at Giannis one-on-one and driving it to the basket.
Smart's got 29.
Quick pass to Portis, who's wide open for the 3, and that's good. And we're back to a tie ball game.
We're tied at 121 on a Bobby Portis 3. His 3rd of the night.
That big baller just subscribed.
Brown.
Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family.
And that's a foul. Wesley Matthews.
Here's Smart going right at Giannis one-on-one. Wanted the foul on that. And then Drew Holiday draws Marcus Smart's help. Kicks it to Portis, who knocks it down to tie it up.
Yeah,
Matthews with that foul. They had one to give.
Welcome to the family, you guys. Thanks for everybody for subscribing.
What a game. Brown probing. Keeps his dribble. Portis on him. Now White lost the handle. Got to put one up. One to
White
shoot.
shoots, and that's off. Bucks rebound.
10 boards for Giannis now.
Middleton pass to Giannis, and he's going to get fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Smart blocked it, but a foul. Giannis going to the line here with 1:31 left. He can give the Bucks the lead.
And here it is. Giannis goes down to the post.
Never a dull moment on these streams.
Throw
ever.
It over the top.
Ever.
Brown a little late on the help, and they foul.
Got blood on the cheek here, so get 30 seconds to clean that up. That looks like an easy one to clean up. Gives us a chance to remind you that the NBA on TNT is brought to you by the new film from director Michael Bay, Ambulance. It's in theaters now. And brought to you by Progressive Insurance, a triple threat of protection with home, auto, and more. Visit progressive.com.
All right, so we still got a tie ball game with 1:31 seconds left in this 4th. Who's going to take this thing?
How about Marcus Smart?
Who's going to win?
Yeah, he's putting on a show tonight.
Everybody's on the edge of their seats. I'm definitely on the edge of mine.
Great
It's been a wild game.
To Hauser there on the back cut, getting space.
I don't think it's going to OT. I don't think it's going to overtime.
Knocking down that
I think somebody's just going to take this, and it's going to be a nice little lead.
Has really stepped up with Jason Tatum out. 29 points, 7 assists, 7 for 12 from the three-point line.
See Brown getting some attention to it, blood on the finger. Been a physical game. Got a couple of bleeders out there.
The boys been
Get
balling.
that patched up. Marcus Smart has
slapped
19
in the face.
in this second
All
half.
kinds
He
of
scored
stuff.
14 in the third quarter, 29 overall, 7 assists. 4 of those assists were in that third quarter. He's been a playmaker. He's been a scorer. And Stan, he's knocked down 7 threes tonight.
He's knocked down 7 threes. He's been a defender. We've seen both he and Jaylen Brown, their 2 best offensive players, have blocks on Giannis, which you don't normally see. Those guys have stepped into the void.
Tatum's out, I
created
think,
by
more
Tatum
so
and
because
have
they're
been
resting him.
Very, very good
I feel
tonight.
like they felt they had the lineup
Get the
tonight that
blood
they
to
needed to
stop
win.
flowing
And,
for
it's been one
Jaylen
heck of a
Brown.
game with who they got out there.
So checking the floor as well. And you see as they try to tape this up, I like what the officials are doing here. I mean, they're giving a little extra time. You don't want the stars out of the game. A little cleanup on the floor. I don't know if that's necessary, but it's a good move.
No problem, Ben.
And Mike Budenholzer doesn't like it.
No.
He wants him charged with a timeout, but
He's giving him eternity. He is upset. You're right.
if it was Antetokounmpo
Yeah.
at the other end, the referees would do the same thing. I mean, it happens all the time.
Basketball
And
politics.
look, you've got to decide. We're
All
either
this
gonna
time
call
and no
it straight by
timeout,
the
yo.
book all the time.
Like, this is
or
mad
we're gonna
time
do
for
this.
not
I
to
think
be a
this is
timeout.
better. We don't want
Crazy.
to force somebody to take a timeout there.
All right.
For the lead.
Giannis
Missed it.
misses the first free
His
throw.
second miss of the game. Now 5 out of 7. Brother Thanasis. Giannis with 27. He's got 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, has a block, and a huge free throw right here.
And Giannis makes the
Bucks
second
in
free
front.
throw. 1-point game.
28 for Giannis. Celtics with the ball down a point. Brown.
Kick out
White
to the
in the corner.
corner.
Little mid-range. Short.
And that's going to be off. He should have went for
Out
the
of
three.
rhythm. Had it the first time.
Absolutely. It was a little tentative there, and that's never good. When you don't shoot it in rhythm and you shoot it as a second option, it's hard to make.
Here is
Always take
Holiday.
that first shot.
Williams on him now. Holiday gets his own and puts it
There
back.
it is.
He is so strong.
3-point game.
inside. Absorbs all that contact.
And the Celtics coach is on
3-point
fire right
Bucks lead
now.
under a minute to go. See
didn't
if
take
Boston
that
has
shot.
an answer.
That may have cost him the game.
Brown for 3.
Brown for 3 is
Missed
off.
it badly. Grant Williams rebound. Here is White. Big rebound there. And let's see, checking the clock here. Official Ray Acosta popped the whistle, noticed something with the clock.
That's a break for the
Oh,
Bucks
wow.
because
Did it hit the rim?
What's going
coming
on,
off the
yo?
offensive rebound.
Any
I
reason
don't
to
think
stop
it
the
did.
gameplay now?
Coming off the offensive
Come on, guys.
rebound.
What are we
The
doing?
Bucks were scrambled. Let's see here, Brian. It's hard to tell, but it doesn't look like it hits the rim.
The clock reset to 24, then
Okay,
immediately
so
went down to 13.
We'll go to the monitor here. David Guthrie,
So we
crew
got to
chief, will take a look.
check the time.
Well, this is going to give, regardless of how much time's left, it's going to give Ime Udoka a chance to draw something up there. Both teams still with 2 timeouts, but Ime Udoka with the blood and now with checking the monitor has gotten a couple of freebies here to try to
He's
set
definitely
something
got
up
some
for
free
his
time
Celtic team.
without having to
So
use
there's the timeout
timeouts.
story, 2 apiece. No fouls to give for either team. Udoka used a challenge earlier, so they do not have a challenge remaining. Milwaukee does have 1 challenge left. Remember that note we showed you? Milwaukee, an incredible 40-1 record when they lead after 3 quarters. They've been one of the great finishing teams with a lead in the NBA. And right now, a
What's up,
3-point
Chris
lead
TV?
as they continue to
What's
check.
up, bro?
And here's the replay. I don't know, Brian. It doesn't
slammed
look
off the
like
backboard.
It
I didn't, just from our vantage point,
right.
They didn't ask us, but I didn't think it hit the rim.
And that's the major problem with the officiating in the league.
Just every
They're
night, they never ask.
But they don't take advantage of our help.
So David Guthrie just announced to the crowd that the ball did not hit the rim.
So 10 seconds to
now
shoot.
The question is, where do you set it?
We got 43 seconds left in the game, guys. This is
43 seconds left.
It's gonna be wild.
Boston down 3.
You don't have to shoot a 3 here.
21
easy
three-pointers
play some
in
defense.
this game tonight. Franchise record
settle for a
25, which was set earlier this year.
Milwaukee's going to switch virtually everything, especially on the ball, on pick and rolls. So what are the matchups you want for Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown? It's hard when you look at this Milwaukee team. Who they've wanted to go at have been Bobby Portis, but Bobby Portis.
Make sure you guys keep smashing that like, that thumbs up. We're at 114 likes. Try to get to 125. We need 10 more likes, 10 more thumbs up. We'll hit that 125 mark. So keep smashing that like, that thumbs up. Much appreciated. And of course, make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel.
So it's going to be wherever Williams grabbed it and had possession, but I mean, I'm good with 10.
Yeah, I mean,
in the effort to move things along.
Well, it's 12 now.
This is ridiculous. What are they doing? Like,
I mean, it's somewhere 8, 9.
We're not even on a timeout. This is all official, like looking at the clock and trying to figure stuff out. And it's been a good, like,
both
5 minutes.
Teams around
it's been a good 5 minutes that they've given people to rest, people to figure out game plans and everything. This is nuts.
There you go. So
they've changed the clock time twice. So it went from 10 to 7 now.
All right, Stan, Philadelphia just lost in Toronto. That means a Boston win. If they can come back here, they will win the division, which is important for a tiebreaker scenario.
No, I haven't seen him yet, Chris. I got to check him out, bro.
Boston leads Milwaukee 2-1 in the season series. Here we go. 7 on the shot clock. No fouls to give. And finally, the ball is going to be put in play. And there it's
inside. And that's going to be off.
Giannis
with the rebound, and that's going to lead to a foul.
He had Giannis on his back.
Wow.
But he blew a tire on his
wow,
way
Tice.
Great play out of a timeout. Brown sets the back.
Could have dunked it. Why, like,
no help whatsoever from Wes Matthews.
Can't go to the rack weak. Not against Giannis like
Giannis gets caught. Might have fouled him. Looks like he had his hand in his lower back and might have fouled him, but no call. And then they take a foul on Giannis on the break and put him at the line.
The take foul was Jaylen Brown, who picks up his 5th. Giannis at the line to make it a 2-possession game here. 28, 11, and 5 for Antetokounmpo.
Wow. And first free throw is good.
As great as Giannis has been,
4-point game.
I'm not sure he works any harder in these games than his brother does. Thanasis does not sit down. 48 minutes. He's up. He's active. He's involved in everything. And this is a guy, regardless of whether he has a brother on the team, you want Giannis Antetokounmpo on your basketball team.
He gives you life. He's an energy giver.
The second is off by Giannis. That's going to lead to Celtics.
Boston
rebound.
To go fast here. They get. I'm trying to figure out what the call is here from.
Looks like
Ray
a timeout.
Celtics have taken a timeout. Official.
He did.
Timeout.
And I'm not sure this is a great timeout because you've got Milwaukee scrambling. You've got a chance to go down with an advantage, but they take the timeout. A break for the Bucks.
Agreed.
Wow. All right, so while they actually take an official timeout, we're going to take one as well. Score is 125 Milwaukee Bucks, 121 Celtics. And a nail biter. 35 seconds left It is still anyone's game. I still say that White not taking that 3 is what will possibly make the Celtics lose. He was wide open, should have hit the shot. But we will see how it plays out. 35 seconds left. Celtics have the ball. 4-point game. Chris TV guaranteed the next season the Bills are going to take it all. Oh, yeah, most def, bro. Bills Mafia in the house. You already know.
We won a timeout.
Right.
But once it got scrambled, Boston had an advantage. They had numbers going the other way, and they passed the ball before the timeout. So
all right, Brown's got the ball. 32 seconds and counting.
Which takes a little more time.
Bucks don't have a foul to give. Off the
Oh,
foot
it's
of Hill.
stolen.
Hill on a breakaway.
And
Tice
Hill's going to
covers,
get the
Tice
easy
closes.
layup. Misses it. Giannis gets it, dunks it.
Basket for
And
Hill. I think the Celtics, the immediate
Tice gets hit with the goaltending.
reaction was that was a kicked ball by George Hill. So this hit the backboard, goaltend. So score that basket. On the
As of
basket
right now, it's a
interference
6-point
from
game.
Tice, which is going to stretch it to a 6-point game.
The referees are looking at the goaltending call. That ball went off Hill's foot. I mean, there's nothing there.
Replay confirms basket.
So a quick review there.
I do not think that's a kick.
remember when they used to call kickball?
And then they're reviewing the goaltending call, which again gives Ime Udoka a free timeout.
All these
Bucks by
reviews.
6. Score that basket
I feel
for
like
George
we're
Hill.
watching football right now with these
Missed some
reviews.
time with a neck injury. And it'll be Boston ball with 23.8 remaining. And that one timeout left.
The turnovers have just killed the Celtics here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this window in the last, they've had 5 here in the quarter. Brown
Goes for 3.
No
That's
good.
going to be off.
Middleton the
Bucks
rebound.
rebound.
And that should be a
They're going to
put-away
dribble
punch
it
right
out.
there.
And
No
that is
fouls.
ball game, guys.
Middleton gets it across.
Milwaukee Bucks takes
And
it
Giannis will
127.
And the Milwaukee Bucks
Boston Celtics
hold serve at
121.
home. And they get
And that
their
is your
50th
final
win
score.
of the year.
Once again, guys, thanks a lot for being here. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel for more streams just like this. Of course, make sure you hit the like, that thumbs up as we go over to the Lakers and Warriors game. If you want to watch that, make sure you stick around. I will be streaming that as well. See you in the next one.
Carl Cronenberger and Elizabeth Crafton. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Stephanie Reddy.
Most def serious. See you in the next one, bro. We're on to this Lakers and Warriors. You guys have a good night. Make sure you subscribe.